The tower of the High Clerist pierces the cold sky. The chill wind blows snowy swirls across the Solamnic knights huddled on the battlements. This is their last stand. Behind the pass they guard sits the gleaming city of Palanthus. The wall will be lost if the city falls to the dragon army. All eyes strain south across the rolling plains of Solamnia. The knights hear the distant thunder of a vast horde on the march. An enemy line more than 1,000 strong is sighted moving toward the tower. The knights glance from side to side, divided by politics and their strict code of honor. The knights can only withstand the coming assault if they unite against the common enemy. Welcome to the world of Kryn and the legendary DragonLance.
And with that, we are
a couple
live.
times I was playing.
Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and others, to Atomic Peanut Butter Presents March Madness, baby. It is DragonLance : Dragons of War, Part 7. And this time I am confident in that number because I just updated Restream. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you today. I am Adam. I am your dungeon master for tonight's festivities. You know what? Let's get into it. Let's interrupt. Let's interrupt my monologue by introducing these other fuckers. Let's start with Gaz, just because he looks like he wants to say something. What do you got to say for yourself, Gaz?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about anything to say. You know. Yeah.
Would you like to start? Because this is we are
Sure.
live.
Oh, right.
3, 2, 1, go! You're on.
Okay, let's try this again. We can edit this in post, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gaz. I play Kurlathlon, the half-elf rogue scout, who apparently last time jumped on the back of a dragon and was knocked unconscious and is flying away.
That's what happens when you don't show up for a session, Gaz.
I love it. It's great, you know. Gives me something new to work with. Very, very exciting stuff. I'm very excited to see what will happen next for everyone else and also Kurlathlon.
Yeah, like I said, me too. Let's move on to Michael.
Hey, I'm Michael. I'll be playing Saren Fogsong, just a regular wizard type, initiate of the of magic here in Dragonlance, and strangely enough, his magic seemed to be fueled by this blue guy who he and Tasselhoff can see and hear. Although when he does cast a spell, the blue guy does sometimes become visible to everybody. So
he's like Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street.
Sort of, but you have to be, you have to believe in order to see him.
Yeah.
So.
Now, have I told the viewers/listeners that I was on Sesame Street as a child?
Maybe not
at one point, but not.
Yeah, not recently. Yeah, I was on Sesame Street as a child, guys.
We're still waiting for the proof for the film.
Oh, I've got it. I'll find it.
You say this every time.
Remind me at halftime, and I'll go find it.
Okay.
At 4 years old, through 6, I was a regular on Sesame Street as a kid named Adam. And I'm still waiting for the Tickle Me Adam doll. And so far, PBS has not taken my phone calls or replied to my emails. Basically, the first time you touch it, I go, haha. Second time, okay, all right. Third time, like, seriously? You know, less than good touch, bad touch, motherfucker. And then I shake just like the Tickle Me Elmo doll did, weirdly, because it's oddly arousing. Let's move on to Kem-chan. Kem-chan,
I don't know what to say to that.
So that's just something to think about.
All right, good one, Adam. Anyway, yes,
Appreciate your support in this matter.
Yes, Kem-chan is still playing Jadek.
And still talking about himself in the third person.
Nope, only during the intro. Kem-chan only does that during the intro.
It's because you're playing another character. This is like, I think, the new you, and I don't like it, sir. I don't like it.
He's getting in. He's the type of actor who gets into the role. He becomes the new role, so his old persona is left behind.
Right, I'm the type of actor.
Right, Michael understands
Will
Kem-chan.
Smith.
Why can't you understand Kem-chan? You never understood Kem-chan, Adam.
I guess not. I really didn't. And now I'm sorry. I'm starting to get a glimpse of the real you. Anyway, continue.
Oh, may I? Thank you.
You may.
Yes, our Minotaur pirate captain, Jadek, captain of the Behemoth, or what's left of her.
Yeah.
After our encounter. But still floating, I'll have you know.
Yeah, thanks to Michael.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, we got you. No, now you're frozen.
Okay.
Oh, you're back.
All right. I got a little frozen there for a second.
That's life,
And
man.
what do I do? Oh yeah, I'm also Flint during the fights.
Yeah, good old Flint Fireforge from the novels. You may remember. I almost ended that sentence with "you plebeians," and I don't know why. And that's why I stopped myself, because that would be a weird thing for me to yell at you people.
That would be a
And
very
everyone
strange
knows
thing
how
to
much I
say.
love the viewers in chat, right?
Yes.
Finally, let's go to Will Dodd. Player!
How about that? That coming
It
through
wasn't
pretty
bad.
good?
It wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
not bad.
Yeah,
All right.
you can hear it anyway.
I think that's the one we're going with. Hey, everybody. Hi out there in TV land. I'm Will Dot Player, otherwise known as Giant Stomp on the interwebs.
Nobody knows you was that.
Yeah, they do. A couple
Not
of them.
one
At least
person.
3.
Nope, no one does.
Maybe 4.
Not
My
one
mom,
person.
my mom used to know. Oh,
Nope,
that's a dark joke.
Oh, wow. That was...
You got to joke about it. All right. Yeah, I'm playing out
Yikes.
face Malkarite. He is the Lord Commander of the Knights of the Crown, which he was bestowed upon because they need his leadership and skill to train the new knights into how to defeat the enemies of the dragon armies. And the other Lord Knights and whoever the dude he took it over from couldn't get the job done. And so Alphatian was given this role.
The other argument is that the acting Grand Master of the knighthood, Lord Gunther Uthwistan, was looking for a way to knock Sir Derek Crownguard out of contention
Of
as
course,
a rival.
the false knight is Sidrin Coleman.
I believe he was mentioning Alphatian while calling him the false knight. But anyway, that's Who can say for sure? Let's get on with it, guys. Antecedently on Dragonlance. The War of the Lance has...
Oh, wait, before you get started,
Yes.
Chris and Drew just subscribed up, renewed, and cheered 500 bits.
To me, huzzah!
What? No, he didn't.
That's
did
to
he?
me. 500 bits to Adam.
Oh,
In
why
your
did I
face.
interrupt? Why did I interrupt? Anyway,
You should have. Yeah, I wouldn't
I
have known.
should have read it.
I wouldn't have known. Let's mark that down because I think I used up all my inspiration
You
points
did.
last time. So now
Do
I
you use
have
them all,
one.
or do you have one left?
Let's say I have one left. Now I've got 2. Thanks, Michael.
Oh, I was just curious.
Yep. Nope,
you
were right.
do have one left specifically designed for killing Alphasian.
There's always a chamber, a gun in the chamber, a bullet in the chamber. I don't know how to phrase
Go.
things.
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, I got.
I'm
faith
not
in
good
you.
with
The
cliches,
chamber.
guys.
Around in the chamber.
Round in the chamber.
You
That's
know,
the
if you
one.
were Alec Baldwin, you might know that cliche better.
Wow. What is happening to this? Is even making me uncomfortable tonight with all of these jokes. And this is me we're talking about.
I couldn't resist.
No, it was good. It was I think too soon, but it was good. It was good. The War of the Lance has begun. The war on Hollywood has also begun.
Yeah, the war on Hollywood we've been having for a while here.
The various races of Kryn have banded together to fight the dragon armies, thanks to the work and impassioned speeches of Minotaur Captain Jadakon Entegrath. Not that kind of rogue Kurlithlan, red-robed Sylvanesti wizard Saren Fogsong, and his magical sort of imaginary friend, the blue guy, Knight of Solamnia and Lord of the Crown, Sir Alphasian Malkorite, old fatherly hill dwarf Flint Fireforged, silver-armed blacksmith Theros Ironfeld, along with Dwarf of Destiny Armin Karis. The companions now travel to the city of Palanthas, where the Senate has entered into an agreement with the dragon armies, much like the one the leaders of Tarsus did, that ended in death and destruction of the city. Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Solamnia, Sir Gunther Uthwistan, gave them a couple of writs. One, to meet with Astinus of Palanthas, the famous historian of Kryn, to try to convince him to get the Senate to rethink their stance on the dragon armies and their pact, or their treaty, I guess I should say. And one to allow them to enter the High Clerist Tower, a revered site for the Knights of Solamnia and the last bastion to protect the city of Palanthas against ground forces. Also, heading to the High Clerist Tower is Sir Derek Crownguard, Knight of the Rose, and main challenger to become Grand Master of the Knighthood. And a retinue of his knights, as well as Alphasian's charges of Knights of the Crown, most of which are very young and very green. Now we mean inexperienced, because in D&D they could be goblins. We don't know. There's a lot of what are those little grungs? Are they green? Froghemoths. They're probably green, right?
I would guess.
What other green things are there?
Oh, you know, it'd be cool. You could play a frog
Goblins.
Hemoth.
I said goblins first. You're not paying attention
did
to me.
you?
You're too busy chewing on whatever you're chewing on. And,
I'm writing in chat, talking to intelligent.
I want to play a frog Hemoth as a PC. That'd be awesome.
that would be
By the
fun.
way, they said you look like a TIE fighter pilot. No. X-wing pilot. X-wing pilot. X-wing pilot.
X-Wing, I get what you mean, X-Wing pilot. I'll take that, because I was thinking I looked like a extra from White Men Can't Jump. Or perhaps the late 80s, early 90s TV show, A Different World.
No.
Oh, I remember
Okay.
that one.
It was a spin-off of The Cosby Show when
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Michael didn't know it. Yeah, I knew. Come on, you watched good TV back then. I know you knew it.
I'm not sure what I remember the Cosby
Lisa
Show. but I
Bonet
don't
went to
remember A
college.
Different World.
Dwayne Wayne, right? Was that his name?
Gave the world Sinbad.
Wayne
Holy
was the
shit,
best.
that
Really?
was where
Is
we
that
saw
where-
Sinbad.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
By the way, what was that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad? Jingle All the Way.
Jingle all the way.
God.
Such an underrated Christmas movie. It is so good. Watch it this holiday season. During Jadek's trip, back to the antecedently on. During the trip on Janek's, Jesus, take 4. I know it was take 3, but I'm going to screw this one up. That's why I'm just going to move on to take 4. During the trip on Jadek's new ship, the Behemoth, crewed by human mercenary Vanderjack and 4 ogre crewmen, the ship was attacked by a young white dragon and 2 adult blue dragons, one with a rider. A 3-session battle, which hasn't quite ended yet, ensued, ending with the white dragon and one of the blue dragons dead, the dragon officer dead, Flapjack dead, Chubby Boy and Flint unconscious, as well as an unconscious Curlithlon. Not that kind of awake, I guess they call him now. Kidnapped by the remaining blue dragon as the waterlogged behemoth, heavily damaged from the dragon attack, slowly following in an attempt for the remaining companions to save their friend. And that, my friends, is where we begin tonight's episode.
I would imagine I'm still down in the hold, patching things up with my mending spells and so forth.
That is correct. We have Saren Fogsong. We have one, because we have an unconscious Chubby Boy, so I don't remember if it was Fat Boy or
I woke
Slim.
up Chubby Boy. We got all hands on deck. I woke up Chubby Boy. I sent him down to help. I got some who was it on the riggings?
But one of the ogres died.
Yes,
One of the ogres died was Flapjack. Flapjack died. That leaves me
The
Fat
one with
Boy,
the coolest name.
Slim,
Yeah,
and Chubby Boy.
that was the one
What?
you call. You named him that one, didn't you?
Oh right. Chubby Boy was knocked out.
Yeah.
But
But he got up
then
again. Ain't never gonna keep him down.
He's helping with he's helping with the rigging up top.
Don't shake your head like that at me, Gary.
Slim and Fat Boy are down below, helping with the patchwork, and Vanderjack
Yeah.
doing what they can to keep this thing from sinking. With Fogsong using spells to hold back the water.
Right. Alphatian is also on the deck helping with the rigging in, at least for the next, we'll say 45 minutes, in Great Ape form, or since he is blue, because he's...
Yes, and Sidrin cheered another 500 for you, Adam.
Me again? Oh, you guys in chat are
We're
great. This is why I'm always so nice to you and I love you guys. Huzzah!
No huzzah.
No huzzah. No huzzah.
Specifically for the death of Alphatian. Sir, Lord Commander Alphatian. Right. There you go.
Now every time I look at this screen and I see myself, I can only see myself as like the world's worst X-Wing fighter pilot.
Yep.
I would have been the guy that like crashed into Wedge Antilles and would have ended his 3-arc run as the only surviving member. Oh, sorry, Wedge. Oh, shit. Got stripped of my title. Anyway, so you guys are both trying to keep the boat afloat, and with Fog Songs, I almost called you Sir Earl. What is happening here? Oh, that's what's happening here. With Fog Song's magic, you are able to do so. It is a lot of work. One of the ogres is using the manual pump to get the water out. Yes,
Barthonus wants to cheer bits to repair the ship. He wants to know how many bits per hit point.
Well,
A bit a hit point? So 150 bits, it's back up to snow.
no.
What? I'm trying, Barthonus.
Yeah.
Barthonus. He obviously doesn't appreciate.
I can tell you what. You cheer 500 bits, and instead of giving them inspiration point,
500
you can heal the boat.
for 500. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Barthonus' response. Good try.
These. All right, I'll tell you what though. 200 bits. It'll stop it from leaking and be able to have all hands actually up on deck.
I would think as a conjuration wizard, I'm down there conjuring things and creating things out of nothing.
Like what? Give an example.
Like, wood, which I could then put up into place and then use mending to actually do the repairs before the wood vanishes after an hour. Things like that.
You know what? Sure, you want to do that. I don't know that's it just buys you a little bit more time than you already have, because one would also imagine that the boat does have extra lumber on board as well, which is what I assumed you guys were using as you were.
Yeah, for just such a reason. There's usually every ship usually had its a small supply of repair lumber.
Barthonas, we've already established I do not understand the economics of how much bits cost. All right, you tell me.
Unfortunately, I don't have a spell slot to summon Fae, which is what I would do otherwise, and get a bunch of, pixies, fairies to come help us.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
This cruise ship liner-sized pirate ship, surrounded by fairies fixing it, comes up on you.
I'll tell you what, if you still had Kaylani with you, she could have done that.
She could have had plants held it together.
Yeah, and fairies. She could do the whole gambit.
Oh, that's right. Fairies too, right?
Did you just cheer 100 bits?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
And then all right, I'll tell you what. Since Will and Barthonas each cheered 100 bits, that's the 200 bits you needed to at least stop the boat from actively taking on water. You will still need.
Well, I thought the whole point he was down there was to prevent that he was holding back the water.
Right, I'm saying now he doesn't need to be there anymore. Now everyone can go up and help actually get this ship moving. Because you were moving very slowly. The ship is now fixed, thanks to...
The ship is fixed. Okay, and at full hit point?
Sure.
I mean, if it's fixed.
I'll tell you what, it's 200 fucking bits. I'd like to move on from this conversation, so yes, you guys have worn me down.
They're important questions.
Sufficiently.
I will, since I'm back up on deck, I'm going to cast Dust Devil and use it to fill the sails with
nice
air, with wind and push us along.
All right. Do me a favor, Jadek. Roll me a survival check.
Sure, I could do that.
Because I'd like to start playing some actual D&D.
The Dust Devil will not be attacking anybody, just to be clear.
Oh, boo!
Unless, we get attacked. And then I can have him go attack.
Just attack.
I'm sorry, what am I rolling?
Survival, you said, for some reason?
Survival.
By the way, Alphasian?
Uh-oh.
Oh, double 12s. Alphasian, you're pretty confident that you're going in the right direction there, Cap.
Well, aren't I supposed to be following?
Yes, but that dragon is
it's
speck
faster,
on the on the skyline right now.
It's a big dragon, right? It's not going to disappear from sight soon over open water.
Now, here's the thing. Do you have the survival skill? Is your survival skill got your what's it called when you get your extra bonus? Your expertise?
He doesn't have that. He's a fighter.
Well, he could have it from his background. You don't know that. He's a pirate captain. I think if you're going to use survival as his
that's just like the thing people say.
Skill, that explains why he loses all his ships then. Never mind, I understand.
Hey.
I understand. Well, that's what Adam's saying. I was trying to back you up here.
Barthonas even just wrote Jadek will sink the boat anyway.
Hey, we're magically propelled now with magic wind. So.
And you're magically delicious.
I am. I'm glad that you know that.
We can see you.
Gotta say it in the slower, more sultry voice. Although I can't.
It was pretty. You had a good start.
Yeah.
What was real quick, Adam? Back to the ship, real quick. What was the full hit points you gave it again? I forgot.
275.
That might be right, actually.
It was 200 something. I remember.
Yeah.
I knew that. 50.
203. No, 203. 290. Yeah. 290 originally.
Ooh, I lowballed it.
Yeah.
Okay, before you go away from this page, hold on. Let me find my actual hit point total
I'm not going away from this anytime soon.
so I can get on my character sheet. There it is.
Because we're not right now on any battle map of any kind just yet. But make sure everyone knows their hit points.
I just put it on my character sheet.
You will
I
not
don't-
have
I
a
don't
time for
wanna
a short rest because of all the work you
Disappoint
need to do.
Ciderin, depending on what's going to go down.
So you guys are now going full speed ahead in the spot where Jadek is pretty sure that was a dragon, and not just a seagull in the distance. Probably not. You guys are far enough in open water. You're probably fine.
Yeah,
Right? He rolled a 12. You're probably fine. And you have everybody working on deck to keep the boat going. Now you are down an actual sailor, so that is also going to affect things a little bit, but we'll get to that when it's important. But right now,
But actually, isn't Alphasian making up for that?
you think Alphasian is a real sailor?
No, I don't think Alphasian's a real sailor. I know I've got an army boy on a naval ship. My point being is he can hold a rope and tie it down.
Yes, he can do those
That's
things.
true.
'Cause he-
More-
Okay.
well, it's only for an hour, keep in mind.
More importantly, 500 bits were cheered specifically for Lord Commander Alphasian.
Holy shit,
Oh,
huzzah!
yeah.
Huzzah!
That's
Huzzah!
5 inspirations
Five
points for
inspirations for
Alphasian.
Alphasian. Stuck on that.
Wait, now, can Grape Ape actually do anything with the ropes?
What?
Oh shit,
I
he's
mean,
he's
how
a
is-
dumb
how
ape.
is Grape Ape going to be using the rope?
See,
I'm
this
just
is
wondering
why
how
it's
it's gonna work.
important that we have not only DMs playing, but one DM who actually can think about things and narc out the rest of you.
So long as
No, it's only because it's Will.
I don't care if I sink Jadek's ship.
That's a really good point. I'm gonna need you to roll me an intelligence check on the ape's intelligence.
Okay, now I think that he has got more than enough intelligence of the ape's intelligence, even though you retain your own intelligence.
No,
I
you
do believe
don't.
when you shape
that's-
change. Back
It's
me up on that
polymorph.
one, Michael.
That's
It's
polymorph.
it's
This
polymorph.
is polymorph, not
wild
shape
shape.
change. You're not wild shaping. You're
Oh,
polymorph.
so it's polymorph. You take on the
Polymorph,
intelligence
you
too.
are replaced. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Michael
still, my point-
just neglected to tell me that, knowing
My
that I don't know
point-
anything about this game.
Okay, still saying an ape is smart enough to
An
take
ape is
instructions.
The ape is
from,
just as smart as Alphasian.
from.
Let's
Okay,
be honest.
but how is
Lightly.
a 20-foot ape? How is a 20-foot ape with its appropriately sized hands
Big
going
ones.
to tie knots
Oh, he's
You
not.
cannot
in
tie-
a human-sized
Okay, no,
rope?
okay, then
Nope.
then definitely would have somebody else tie the knot, but he could pull a rope.
He could steer the ship, right?
Okay.
Let's let him steer the
Fair
ship.
enough.
I won't get no. Jadek would not let anybody else
Come
steer that ship.
on, let's see what happens.
That's his-
Giant
that
ape
is
has a
his
wisdom
big
of 12.
There you go.
What about an
wow.
intelligence?
7.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Thank you.
Now I need to look at
I
Alphasian.
tried.
Let's take a look at Alphasian. See, Alphasian's got him beat by 1.
I was totally right that the ape is effectively as smart as...
I got him beat by 1 in both categories.
His stats really haven't changed at all. Really.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
that much.
yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you what, it's not that much different. So we'll say that the ape is just as effective as Alphasian would be.
And
There you
if it was Alphasian, he still couldn't tie your knots for you. So either way, he needs direction.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? We've learned a lot about D&D tonight here, guys.
Mhm.
And Alphasian's still trying to figure out how the rabbit goes around the hole before it goes into the hole. And
He's still looking for the rabbit. It was
Yeah.
explained to him, and he's like,
where's the rabbit?
I don't see
That's
the
not to do
rabbit.
with this rope.
All right. So you guys are doing your best to chase this dragon. Cut to...
I think we're catching up on the dragon.
Is that what you think? You know what? You rolled a 12.
Sure.
You
I
do
mean,
think
now
that.
we're going at full speed and a fully fixed cruise liner
With magic wind.
with a wind devil in the.
You do have
pulling
the
up
wind. You do have the magic wind. Talk to me about that dust devil. What kind of speed?
Well, his name is Fred.
Okay.
He likes to it's really Frederick, but he likes to go by Fred.
Sure. No.
And
Yeah.
he kind of likes, he doesn't care for rainstorms so much,
I don't blame him.
but he doesn't mind dust.
Oh, okay.
Kind of enjoys dust because if he sucks up a lot of dust, then he'll actually make the area heavily obscured.
Oh, and he likes that. He likes obscuring areas, does he?
Yes. But yeah, that's kind of what he likes. Otherwise, if you get within 10 foot of him, he'll do damage to you because he'll blow you, and
Okay.
you'll go.
Wow. Yikes.
Pulling
What?
away.
Oh my goodness.
And get your mind out of it.
I mean, buy a guy
Wherever-
dinner first. My goodness.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
Yeah. So you yeah, but I'm not gonna read what it does because.
Okay. So let's think of a couple of things. Hold on. We have a inspiration point from Barthonis for Gaz, Kempchen, and Michael apiece. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Thanks, Martha.
Thank you, Barthonis.
I don't even know how many I have left after Kempchen used
He used
a lot of them.
You were supposed
and
to keep track
rightly
of it,
so. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you shouldn't have. That was absolutely great usage of my points because I needed to get rid of a lot of them.
Yeah. You would have been dead otherwise.
Kempchen is frozen again.
Oh, I just thought he was looking intently. I thought that was like a serious, like smoldering look. Oh, there he is. He's
For a
back.
second, I did too. And then,
But basically, if you end your turn near the Death Devil, and you fail the DC of 17, you get if you're a creature, you would take bludgeoning damage and be pushed 10 feet away. So I'm
Got
assuming the ship isn't trying to, fight the Dust Devil because it has no ability to do so.
Well, that being said, the way I'm interpreting what you're telling me, being within 10 feet of this thing is dangerous.
It is, actually.
So, being within 10 feet of the mast of the ship is probably going to need a roll.
I don't know. The mast of that ship is like a freaking redwood.
Yeah,
It
don't
is a
forget
big
this is
ship.
not a
It is
regular
big
ship.
It is a big
Yeah.
ship. So
How
yeah.
much
This is-
how much speed are you actually giving this thing, and how close are you getting to it?
That I guess is up to the DM because there's not really the intention of the spell. But
Got it.
I would
Alright.
think.
Right.
So this is what
It
we're going to
doesn't
say.
give like a wind speed of the.
He's got a he's got a movement of 30 feet per turn.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So we'll say that we can actually add 20 feet per turn to your movement, but we're going to need a dexterity 17 saving throw for the ship mast, this redwood you speak of.
Saving throw. Wouldn't be strength though.
That's not what it said in the description.
No, it's
Okay,
a strength
fine.
saving throw.
Oh, strength?
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the Dust Devil must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Well, first of
Aha!
all, you made your dexterity saving throw, so you get blown away. But
Ugh.
the mast, just roll a d20 and add, because it is a big mast, add 3.
I think advantage would be good.
No.
I tried.
Half-assedly, but you did try.
There you go. 18.
18. All right, you succeed. So the mast is staying. You get an extra 20 feet per turn in speed. And, yeah, you feel like you're doing pretty good.
Trying to figure out how actually tall it is, but it doesn't really say how tall the thing is. But because I've seen Dust Devils and they can get 3-4 stories tall. So they'll sit out there and they'll spin and spin.
See, I've
so.
seen dust devils. They're usually like handheld, and they don't really pick up the dirt that well. That's been my experience.
I've been hit by a little dust devil. It came through a cornfield I was at, and it went right through our garden, and it does knock you down. But yeah, we actually get those here where I live.
I know, that's amazing to me. Like, I feel like you live in a storybook world.
Yeah. As we're sitting there with, they were little at the time when had this little picnic table thing. They were coloring and stuff, and all of a sudden they saw it coming through the field, and before you could really react, it's like on you. And their little umbrella went flying, and their colors and their stuff all went flying. So,
like, this seems like just like a cartoon of like a family of bears.
Right.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Wow, that's amazing.
And that was just a small one, so.
Yeah.
But it is not a tornado either. Tornadoes are a whole
those are
monster. That.
Here, sometimes when it's low tide, it gets a little smelly.
Yeah.
that's what we get. All right, so we're gonna cut to Curlithlon. Give yourself 1 hit point.
Oh, I'm awake now. Okay.
Yeah. You awake, wind rustling your hair. You look like the cover of a romance novel on the back of this
Nice.
dragon.
Yeah.
Fabio. Wow.
That's appropriate for Carlos Bond. Yeah.
Which, by the way, you realize you're on the back of that dragon still. You are not tied in to the seat. As it turns slightly, you go slamming up against the side of this. It looks like a big chair. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
15.
Ooh.
Wow, you have a plus 11 and you got a 15.
I mean, that's very low for me. Yeah.
Yeah. The good news is you're okay. You hold on to the side. You are over water. It's starting to come back to you what happened now. Your attempt to mount the dragon, as it were.
Wait. Not attempt. I'm on the dragon.
Yes, you did. You did successfully mount the dragon.
Thank you.
It
and
was
stabbed it a few times.
You did.
That's right.
You are now flying. You look around you. Roll me a perception check. Kemchen is not in chat, I don't believe. Kemchen, are you in chat?
No.
And I don't think he wants to.
Now, they're gonna start talking shit about you. Apparently,
They've been talking
I just
shit about
wanted
me.
to check
anyway,
first.
man.
They talk about shit with them all the time whenever it comes to boats. Anyway, boat-related
Yeah.
topics. They're always
Yes.
talking shit about them.
To be fair, it's not Kemchen, it's
20%.
Jaddick that they talk to shit about. Just saying.
You know what?
It
Tomato,
might as well
tomato.
be well.
He's a method actor. You look around you, and you don't see the boat. Now you got a 20 perception check. Hard to see where you are. It is a bit overcast. You seem very high up. You do notice ahead of you, slightly to the north, maybe northeast, northeast. Is that what they say? Is that like an official thing people say?
Yeah, northeast sounds right. Yeah.
North by northeast. Isn't that like a book or something?
That was
or...
north by northwest,
North by
I believe.
northwest?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a crop duster heading for us.
And you do see what looks to be a small speck of land. You do see in the distance, in the far distance, to the, I guess, west southwest. I don't really know how these work here. A landmass. You imagine is probably northern Urgoth, because you guys were sailing between the northern and southern Urgoth in your efforts to get to Palanthas.
Like, about how far would I? Like, way off in the distance?
Way off in the distance.
Okay.
I don't know how miles work in the ocean, what nautical miles
Sure.
are.
No, that's,
but
you
yeah,
know, but,
it is.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah, if this were, like, if you were on land, or think about like a plane, right? You're
thinking about a plane.
All right, imagine, if you will, close your eyes. Close your eyes. You're sitting in first class. You have a glass of champagne.
Well, this is much nicer than being almost dead on the back of a car.
Yeah, this is what you got to do to keep yourself going here, dude. This is a terrifying moment otherwise. You have an eye mask on, and it says cushions. It's a cushioned eye mask, and you have a little blanket. And
Okay, yeah.
and you're taking a wonderful nap, and you wake up, and you stretch. It feels so good, and you open up the little what do you call the screen? What do you call windshields? Not windshields. What do you call things
I'm not going to tell you. This is way too fun.
that cover windows? I don't cover
shade?
windows.
The shade?
The shade.
The
Window
shade?
shade. Yeah. I have blinds. I think shades are tacky. So you open up. you open up the shade, and you see it's dusk out, and in the very distance you just see the briefest hint of land in the distance. That's what you're seeing right now. So
okay.
if you jumped off of this dragon into the water, you could survive.
Yeah.
The chances of you swimming successfully to that landmass, it's a crapshoot. And who
Fair
knows what
Not
really...
zero.
It's not zero. Nothing's zero in D&D. You gotta roll some dice. You also have to roll the dice and survive that that dive, because you really need to nail it. And I'd suggest going feet first, by the way. Don't belly flop or don't go head first.
No cannonballs.
That would be great. Jumping off the back of a blue dragon. Cannonball! Shattering his leg bones. So
Maybe he and the dragon could do some like doubles dive down there.
they could. He's got to work that out with the
Kind of
dragon.
a fun little thing, spinning loops.
Yeah, why not? You know, we could work on some sort of routine.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, impress the dragon armies when we get back to them.
You go on the road.
Kitiara might love that, you know, show up and doing
She
like a little air
Now,
dance thing.
Just as a reminder,
Well,
None of
Curly
you
He
here
knows
know.
that Kitiara is the blue.
I was going to say, Curly's already impressed somebody, because that's why they want to take you back.
well,
Oh.
Curly knows that the blue lady was interested in not killing him, basically. He does not know specifically that it is Kitiara. The cat's out of the
Yes.
bag here for the group because of Zarek uncovering this mystery. But the rest of
And
you don't
people
know
who
it.
read books.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know, but still. What?
Illiterate
How
group.
far away from the books have we been on this series of adventure over 3
Little bit.
years?
It's
said-
almost like a scene by scene remake.
It's almost exactly like it. Yeah.
Gary Barthonis wants to know how much inspiration you have.
I don't know.
That
Kim
sounds
Jen,
like
you were supposed to mark off
10. You should write it down.
What was I supposed to mark off?
how many inspiration points you used and how many.
Oh wait, I did. Hold on. Sorry. It took a.
Wow.
Nice.
I was like, what? Talking to me?
I think you used at least 7.
Oh, you used a
I
ton.
mean, there were a bunch
Five.
used, but
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
I used 5. I wrote down.
5. All right, so
Or-
you're
or
at 5.
So then I guess I have 5 now. Because I had, I think, 10.
And you did get one from
You
chat.
had a bunch of them. So
Barthonas
I did,
gave you
yeah.
1, so you probably have 6.
I
now.
have 6.
You have 6 now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Barthona says, just ask Sitter and he'll tell you how far off from the books we are. That's fair. That's fair. Sitter, how we doing? We playing pretty
Yeah,
close to the best here, or are we getting a little off track?
What do we need to do to get back to the book, Sidra?
Start over.
Start over.
with a completely new DM and cast. Yeah.
That's
This
fair.
week on
That's-
Dragonlance
yeah.
with your new DM, Cinnamon.
I'll tell you what, for enough bits, I think we could do like a one-shot guest DM thing. I would do that.
And there you go.
Yes, DM and all players.
Oh yeah, if you guys really want
Oh
to,
my
yeah, none of us need to be here for this.
Oh my god, you know what would be awesome is if Cinnamon was guest DM, everybody dies. TPK, man.
Sidran does agree we could start over. Okay, so you notice that the tilt that knocked you into the side of this, we'll call it a saddle, but again, it's more of a chair. Meant that the dragon is turning toward that island. And you notice that you're starting to descend. Roll me, because you're a scout, outdoorsman as it were. Roll me either a nature or an animal handling check, whatever is higher for you.
Sure.
You're never going to play Riverwind. Well,
Gosh, run the game. Quit reading the chat.
There's a 20 for you.
you and your fucking rolls, by the way. Every fucking time. You know what? Let's make Kemchan just keep playing you.
A lot of jealousy going on there, Adam.
Is Kemchan trying to talk? I don't know what's happening with him right now. Is he okay?
He's referring to himself.
He's having some internet issues.
Yeah,
So.
definitely.
I think so. Yeah.
Every once in a while I hear,
It's like a robot laughing.
Yeah. So anyway, if you are trying to talk to us, Kemchan, and I hope you're not asking for help. So you notice that this dragon, and you've spent, unfortunately for you, some time around dragons now. Breathing is a little bit labored. You notice that the flight is not super smooth. He does have quite a few Dragonlances stuck in him, including close to the wing where you got him right before he knocked you out. And you are starting to, like I said, head down toward this this little speck in the water here. As you get closer and closer, the landmass gets bigger and bigger. It have you ever been to Shelter Island? Out in the Hamptons? No? Anybody? This is
Never
alright.
been
This,
to the Hamptons.
this is for a very select group of
Yes.
people. It's about the size of Shelter Island.
I did not spend any time out in the Hamptons, despite living in New York for almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry I didn't make that class of friends.
No, you got me. And Kemchan.
Yeah.
That was the best you got.
Yeah.
yeah, I spent the summer out in the Hamptons.
Did you go to Shelter Island?
No.
I've also never been to Shelter Island, but it is
Is that
about
where
that.
Martha Stewart lives, or
I don't know.
Yeah.
where Martha Stewart
Or
lives.
she had a house there,
Did
right?
she?
and she had a house
Right.
there?
I know
because it-
shockingly little about Martha Stewart.
Well, I figured she's your neighbor, so you
Yeah.
know, over in the Hamptons.
Anyway,
So
It is a
this island that we're getting close to, like, well, how close are we at this point?
You're getting very close. By the way, you're having to hold on because of the steep descent that this dragon is making toward it.
Yeah, just because as soon as we're within what I gauge as a reasonable swimming distance, I'm getting off the dragon.
Okay. So when you do, let me describe the island a little bit for you and describe the water around it. It is basically sort of like almost like a less tropical beach and more giant rock in the sea. There does seem to be a cave within this fairly large. It's probably about your estimations as a almost ranger type. Probably 100 feet tall, maybe 75, 80 feet wide. And it kind of like at the bottom sort of levels out a bit, maybe goes for about another 200 feet on either side. So the entire, I don't know what, like the radius of the, I always get radius and circumference confused for some reason. The radius of this island, and it's fairly circular, but of course not exactly, is probably about 410 feet, so not huge, very small, but about that size. Hard to tell how deep the water is here. You imagine it's fairly deep, just based on the lack of anything else around it. The lands were also very, very disturbed during the cataclysm, as you know, 300 years prior. So you don't know if this was, just a creation of that, if this was part of another landmass once the rest of Ansalon split into the different areas it is now, because both of the Urgoths, northern and southern Urgoth, used to be attached to Abononcinia. Now, obviously now there's a large body of water in between there, and they're just, big, almost small continents of their own at this point. But anyway, so you are heading down there. When you get to a point where you think it is safe to dive, where you're not going to maybe hit, which again, I'm going to need you to roll probably a nature check first.
Sure. 23.
God damn you, man.
Nice.
You roll
Congratulations.
the opposite of me every time. I am the worst at playing this game, and you are the best. So you can kind of see, judging by, and it's difficult because again it is very overcast, so it is getting to be dusk. So kind of hard to see, but you kind of judge when you think is okay based on the sloping of the rock into the water, that you're not just gonna, jump and crash and, smack right into the stone floor. How far away do you want to be from this island?
Well, like I said, within a reasonable swimming distance where I'm not going to exhaust myself trying to get to it.
Okay. What's your
But
constitution?
there's nothing else around, right?
Yeah, nothing else around.
Right. Okay. Constitution is 14.
Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, I mean you can swim like you're like Michael Phelps with a 14 Constitution.
However, dolphin sounds.
I'm curling fun.
There you go.
Yes, that is the noise that he makes when he's swimming.
And
Thank you for recognizing that.
Barthona says he's throwing rocks tonight. Thank you for that callback, because that is a phrase I like to use. And yeah, I'm really sick that he's throwing rocks tonight. Luckily, they're not super important right now. So what I'm going to need you to do right now, because you are going to dive into the water.
Mm-hmm.
roll me, and you're gonna fucking nail this roll just like you've done every other one. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Sure. Are there any of the dragon lances that are sticking out of this dragon that I notice are like the either causing it the most pain or would be the easiest for me to grab on my way out? Either or of those things.
I don't know about causing the most pain, but causing the most issue is
Sure.
that last one that you impaled it with, which is within grabbing distance because it's right on the joint of the wing.
Okay, and it's
which
on
is-
its like on its back. Yeah.
Yes, which is close to, because it's basically you were sort of stabbing backward, and down when you
Yeah.
were sitting in this chair. So there is one
So-
very close. Yeah.
Then what I'd like to do with that dragon lance is, on my way out, I want to essentially vault myself off of the back of the dragon,
Okay.
shoving that as far as I
Yeah.
can, and just flipping off and diving into the water.
Right, a little Guantanamo Bay action. I get what you're saying here. All right, because that's what they did in Guantanamo Bay.
Dragon lances into okay.
Yeah. There's no reason they shut that shit down, dude. So there was some weird shit going on in there. All right, what I'm gonna need from you, a couple of rolls. Acrobatics check.
Sure.
Fucking 23 again. Okay. You are able to grab onto this DragonLance, push it in, and propel yourself off. I'm going to need you to make a attack roll with the DragonLance with advantage. You're going to obviously hit regardless, but I just want to see what we're doing damage-wise here. That's a
I'm not sure I
22.
need the advantage.
You might get a crit.
Okay. I'll roll it again.
And you got a crit. You got a crit.
Thank you.
You're
That's the
welcome.
second
No, it's my
time
pleasure.
you've done that to
I
Gary.
know. I know it is. I know. I don't
And
know
Gary
why.
comes through with the crit.
I don't know
again.
why I do that. I don't know why I help you. You don't need my help, but I help you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so shit. So we got max damage. So
Plus.
that. Oh, you have to do the. Oh wait, there it is. The 3.
Yeah, are we doing the D100 roll with this crit too?
Yeah, we are. Roll me a. Oof. 74. Okay, nothing cool happens. All right,
Nah, too
so
bad.
we've got 14 plus 8 is 22 plus 12, which is what, 34 plus 13, 47 more points of damage you do to this thing.
Wait, now here's another question. Did the dragon realize I was awake?
Now he does.
No,
not before then.
Before I attacked.
No. Sneak
Sneak
attack
attack.
damage, you fucker. I'll let
Double all the
it. Yeah,
dice.
I'll let it. I'll let it. I'll let it go.
Dead
Yeah.
dragon. Dead dragon.
Oh, 28, another.
Awesome.
Oh, he crit the. Holy shit! That's twice. Well, actually, we add the 28 to this, so actually, it's even. The damage is actually going to be worse to him. Hold on. All right, what did we get the first time? It was what? 47. Yeah, 47 plus 28
Just double it. Just double it.
plus what's 6 times 6? 36.
Yep.
Holy shit, dude. 15.
Carry the 8.
3. Shut the fuck up.
7, 9.
Shut the fuck up. I will err on the side of lowballing this, by the way. Shit.
Yeah, he just killed the dragon, dude.
He just killed the dragon. So,
I mean, now, you know, if you're going for a cinematic way to kill a dragon,
That's it, right there.
yeah.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is what
On
happens.
the way out.
You know what, Gary?
On
I'm
the
gonna
way
let
of
you.
pounding the kill the dragon.
Do I have
love
cool
it.
dragon killing music? No, it's actually very morose because it's just a sad time for me. Gary, I'd like you to describe what happens here.
no, sure. I mean, you know, Kurlithlon, he's a little woozy. He's just woken up and doesn't even realize where he really is. But getting in closer to the land, this is possibly his last opportunity to escape before he is captured, and who knows what's going to happen. So he notices the one dragon lance that he had been stabbing earlier into the dragon is right there, and the dragon seems to be having some issues actually flying and breathing. So he gets up carefully, not as to let the dragon know that he's actually awake, balances himself for a second, jumps up, grabs the top of the dragon lance, drives it as deep as he can, and flips over the edge, flipping a few more times just for, you know, because
In case
why not?
anybody's watching.
You never know when someone is watching.
Yeah. And by the way, there's like 3 teens on a boat with like their cell phones out recording this whole thing.
Like, come on, man. Did you see that? Does a few more flips and then dives into the water and clears the way pretty quickly because he doesn't want to get crushed by the dragon's body falling down on top.
Sure.
Well, momentum. That thing should pass you before it crashes.
Fair enough.
Xandor Evercool cheers 100 bits to Gaz for slaying the dragon. Gonna need it dealing with Kitten Soth. Yep. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Now that the group has met Lord Soth. And we are using now, if we ever see, if, meaning when, we see Lord Soth again, we are using the official Lord Soth rules, which is, except I added a couple more things because he is almost as bad as the Lord Soth that I created to deal with, but I figured we would try to go as close to the books, Wizards of the Coast. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you, especially Will and Gary. Anyway, that's more to come there. So, Gaz, you splash into the water like the experienced diver you are.
Looks like a Navy SEAL.
He barely makes a ripple.
Yeah, there's like
yeah, no, it's just like
nary a splash. I was gonna make you roll another acrobatics check, but you're only gonna get a fucking crit on that too. So what's the point? And you're
Olympic
under there for a
divers
while
are,
because
like, embarrassed for themselves.
yeah. So you dive under the into the sea, and you're going down, and your descent is slowing. You majestically, like it's like a dolphin, as you. Because we already made that joke. So I'm sticking with it. Starting to curve and flow back up. Just as you do, you see over to your right this giant splash, right? And all of these bubbles and ripples of water come splashing at you. It sort of knocks you end over end a little bit as the dragon hits the water and goes under.
one quick question. When
Yeah.
that dragon hits the water, I'm assuming it's got a lot of air still in it, so it actually takes a while. It doesn't just sink right in, right?
Well,
What I'm thinking here is, I would probably want to swim over there and grab a dragon lance or two off of its sinking body, if that is possible.
okay. I think it's possible because this is Dungeons and Dragons, where anything is possible.
Fair enough.
That's my audition for Wizards of the Coast to do commercials for them. Dungeons and Dragons, where anything is possible.
And then you got to have Kemchan's picture with the orange juice.
I hope that screenshot saved because that was
Did
pretty
you? Good. That was an awesome
That's
picture.
I tried to, but I don't know.
We can always go back. By the way, we're filming this, guys. we
I
Oh,
threw
yeah.
it into.
can always go
our,
back, pause it, and take the screenshot. There's no
I
issue with that.
threw it into Messenger, so
Oh, did you really?
yeah, you should have it on Messenger.
Oh, hell yeah.
Michael's prepared.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, well, that's what it looked like. Okay. That's fine.
So anyway, you're gonna need a roll for that. Let's go survival for that one because it is gonna be difficult with this giant beast. Sort of going to what a fucking
Natural
crit,
20.
a fucking crit for a fucking 30. Are you kidding me?
You're the one that keeps making him roll these things.
How many
Just let
dragon
him do
lances
it.
do you want? That's really the question, I guess.
He collects them all.
All of them.
He just consider
give
him
you
to be like
4.
Pokemon. He
Give
wants
you
them
4
all.
dragon lances.
Okay, great.
He's like reaching down the dragon's throat, grabbing dragon lances,
Yeah.
pulling them out.
This is
Why don't you collect a couple of teeth while you're at it? I'm sure
what
you
a
can sell 'em.
ridiculous series of rolls.
Crit after what is that? 4 crits in a row now.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Three crits in a row.
It reminds me how much I just hate this game.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 or more rolls. That's
Fucking
hilarious.
Yeah, that's not hilarious. It's miserable for me because
5e ain't broke.
yeah,
I don't care what anybody says.
I know.
Now,
No.
were we shooting footmen's or cavalry ones at him?
Who the hell?
That
You
is,
talk to Kim Chan. Who knows? You're probably using footmen's
I
because
don't
they
know.
were
I
easier
just-
to
you just-
maneuver, is my guess.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense.
But at this point, I don't even want to play anymore, so I don't care.
Take his baseball glove, go home.
I'm going home, guys. I don't want to play this game anymore. You guys, this is not
No,
fun.
I'm okay. It's just my dad told me I had to be home.
I'm not crying. I have something in my eye.
And
All
now Krillaflon is going to, Navy SEAL assault the Dragon Army headquarters by himself with a bag full of dragon lances.
Hey, rolling like this.
I gotta say, I think you'll do much better on your own.
This sounds like an awesome video game.
It does, yeah.
Oh, I want to play this game.
Metal Gear Solid Dragonlance. So you swim to the rocky shore. I'm gonna need an athletics check for you to climb up onto the shore, which I'm sure you'll do fine with.
Actually, I can see him.
27.
Ah!
27.
I can see him being like Harley Quinn, and she like assaults that island with all those other people, and they all like she goes running up, and
Was that which
we
one was
never
that?
stated
in?
it. It was
Suicide
like
Squad.
That was the
yeah.
Oh, Suicide Squad.
You all
yeah.
came to save me.
Yeah, that's about right. Anyway, it immediately starts to thunderstorm. Good news for you is there's a nice warm, dry cave for you to camp out in. And we're just going to take a break because
Adam needs to collect himself.
I really...
Like that did not go the way he planned.
No, it didn't. I had a lot... Yeah. I literally have no idea what we're doing for the second half of this game tonight.
we could talk about DC Comics Harley Quinn.
Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us on a D&D Friday for Atomic Peanut Butter Presents Dragonlance: Dragons of War, Part 9, Kurlithlon's Revenge. Check us out often on Fridays now. We've been really good at playing weekly. Maybe not always Dragonlance, but either Dragonlance or Eberron. We only missed 1 week so far this year, guys. Can you believe that?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it's the third month.
Yeah, we're already into month 3. So check us out on Fridays live on twitch.tv/Atomic Peanut Butter Group, YouTube, Facebook.com/Atomic Peanut Butter Group. Facebook/Wicked Studios 11. That's our last Wicked Studios reference we got on there. Listen to us on podcast wherever you listen to podcasts by searching for Dragonlance Chronicles. One day soon, when I'm not inundated with work, I'm going to set up a new podcast for our Eberron game. Eberron : Morgrave Mythos. Is there Morgrave Mythos, colon Eberron? I don't know that.
It's Eberron : Morgrave.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. Where we have, 9 episodes already? You can see
I believe so.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun. Gonna be probably a couple months before we get back to that, though, because of Gaz's schedule, right?
No. What do you mean? We're in 3 weeks we're doing Eberron.
I don't know shit about shit, man. So 3 weeks we're doing Eberron. Okay. Anyway, and that's all I have to say. I'm just gonna go cry for about 10 minutes, and we'll be right back.
Hey, I have the ultimate random encounter book. Do you want to borrow it?
Yeah. Let me go pick it up. The rest of the stream will be me getting in the car, driving to LaGuardia Airport, flying to South Dakota, getting an Uber to Michael's house. Michael inviting me in, just giving me the book, and then pushing me right back out the door. And I say, "Can I at least have something to eat?" Nope.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I was gonna say the snow right now is about chest deep. So.
Oh, fuck it. I'm not going there. I don't want the book.
You know, you only need like an hour and 10 minutes of content. Here.
And with that, we are back. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and others, to Atomic Peanut Butter Presents. Gaz giving me motivation to keep on going. Welcome back
go
to
ahead and we'll be reading some random things. I'm going to start with the letters on my keyboard. Q, W, E, R.
While that is great television, we are actually playing Dragonlance, Dragons of War, Part 9, Part 2, guys. We are back with DL. We're going to be back again next week, although without Gary, because he's got better things to do. So we'll see what other fun shenanigans we can get his character into.
Yeah.
It is our special St. Patty's Day game next week. And we'll be back again on the 24th, and on the 31st we will be playing Eberron on our 1 year anniversary of Eberron.
That is also right.
And that'll be just our third, and I said 4 years a couple of sessions ago, but it's actually 3 years that we've been playing this, because we started in 2020, late March 2020 during the pandemic. And so yes, we got a couple of big anniversaries. Our full year of Dragonlance, and our full first year of Eberron. Pretty good. We got a lot of great content for you guys too. If you go to Atomic Peanut Butter Group YouTube / Atomic Peanut Butter Group, you can watch our old Greyhawk Adventures game, our Marvel Superheroes game. We have a bunch of other stuff Will did without me that I don't think is that great, but you guys might like it. And then we also...
When's Marvel Superheroes coming back anyway?
Gotta wait until
If we ever finish this.
Ends.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way...
that's like years from now.
Meat Shield cheered. Not 500, but 600 bits. Meat, who do you want that to go to? Alphasian?
DM?
No, definitely not DM.
Everyone.
Come on, guys.
It's all over.
I'm pretty sure that's an Alphasian thing. Go ahead and just type it in the chat there, Meat, that you wanted to go to Alphasian.
Yeah, to the party or Adam. That's right.
Right,
Zandover, ever cool.
Well, technically, that would be one for everybody.
Regardless.
Oh, that's right. It goes to the party and me. Huzzah!
Yeah, huzzah. See?
I'm just going to mark one down. Don't even bother trying to explain yourself there,
Thanks,
Shield.
Meat.
But
We
thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much. No, you guys are always great. You're the reason that we keep streaming this. I was gonna say every week, but most weeks, often on Fridays, because we like hanging out with you guys here on D&D Friday, and I like hanging out playing Dragonlance with my friends here. So this is just really a lot of fun for me overall. Although the University of Miami did lose to Duke today, I'm still in a good mood because I'm playing D&D with my buds in front of some other people that I tolerate.
I tell you what,
every once in a while.
Sure was cool watching Curly kill that dragon. Just gonna say that.
That dragon had 81 hit points left. Curly did 93.
It did not have enough
in one move because of all of his fucking crits. But anyway, that's D&D. That's fun.
Helps being a rogue.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say
it does. Yeah,
it does. Why do people play things other than rogues?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever played a rogue, actually.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever. No. Or Three Toes. That was the only one and only rogue.
Oh, Three Toes was a rogue, and then you didn't want to play him anymore.
Yeah.
Played for like
I don't know how to play
seconds.
this thing.
This is weird. I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. I gotta play something else.
The only class that I've never played, and I haven't played Wizard much. I've only been playing. I'm playing a cleric on our every other week on our Sunday game, but I don't really play an actual cleric. I'm playing some sort of semblance of one, but I don't remember that I have spells or how to work the character.
Hey, Luntern.
Hey, Luntern.
And Meat just cheered another one for everybody.
Huzzah!
Wow.
Huzzah!
Now,
Meat
Meat, I
Shield.
take to all the players is what he's saying on this.
But if there's 6 of them, one of those goes to me.
No, there's 5.
Oh, fuck.
Nice try, buddy.
Damn it. All right. No, that's fair. I already have 4.
We got another one.
Yeah.
Did I understand that correctly, or
Oh,
did
man,
It is.
I have to actually add that to my list here. There we go.
See how good it feels, Gary? Unlike your game, where you give us these weird rules about how we can use them and really just
No, you know what?
disincentivize people from cheering for the stream.
You know what? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So you got 3 weeks to think about it. All
Yeah,
right,
it's not going to change.
We are we are back. Let's get ready to go. Let's play.
Where are we going?
You guys, great segue, Michael, are going northeast on the Behemoth, the now repaired Behemoth with the extra little boost from good old Dusty the Dust Devil.
Fred.
Fred the Dust Devil. I knew you gave him a name, but I had no memory of what it was. But for those of you who have DM'd for me before, you'll understand that I do not remember any NPC that you've thrown at me. So this is just another one as far as I am concerned.
It's amazing he actually remembers his own character's name. That's probably why they all have the same name.
That's why they're all Covingtons. Yeah.
Yes.
The only
Well,
one you
obviously.
notice, the one I'd never remember is Dominic Pierce. When we play on the Eprod game, I
Yes.
never remember his name. I remember
Although
Wolfgang.
I do expect there will eventually be a Pierce lineage, so you'll.
Oh,
start
absolutely.
remembering that
Yes.
name.
I already have
Yeah.
another Pierce in the chamber.
I know.
And they're at least kissing cousins to the Covingtons.
Yes. And like with tongue.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where we are here tonight, guys. So I'm riding my X-Wing, just firing at Will, guys. And not Will Playa, because he's my friend. So you guys are on your boat. I'm going to need Captain Jadek to roll me another survival check. If anyone can tell me what they are doing to help Jadek keep an eye on the sky, I will give advantage if I deem it worthy.
Well, I'm definitely keeping this Dust Devil going, so that's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah, but with everything
Is that a
else
concentration,
set, I mean,
by the way?
It is. I'm pretty sure it must be. Let me double check. It is concentration. Yep.
So Alphatian is no longer a giant ape. That being said, he is only slightly more intelligent and wise. That you don't even notice, by the way.
Doesn't actually last all that long.
I gotta say, 12 wisdom for an ape is pretty wise.
Yeah, says the Knight of Solamnia.
And I have to say,
Lord Commander.
unfortunately, the spell
Lord Commander of the Knight of the Crown. You know what? I'll tell you what. You want something wise, you talk to a great ape. Because, yeah. I mean, you think I'm good. Those fucking apes? Pretty fucking wise, man. Am I right? Huh? Anybody? High five? No? No? Wait, where are you going? Guys? Guys? Oh, I probably should
how
have
long?
said
How
that
long
out
does
loud.
that last, Michael? You were
Just a
saying
minute.
how long does that last?
I just double checking. It only lasts a minute, so it's gone probably.
Oh,
A minute. Oh, that's wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. The good news is you have plenty of time to help him somehow scan the skies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying, like, with all the sails set, all it should be is like steering the ship at this point, so everybody could be helping.
What is everybody doing to help is what I'd like to know.
I assume there's a crow's nest, if not two, since there's two masts. So I would have, let's see, who do I have left here? I would have Fat Boy in one, Slim in the other.
Okay.
The crow's nests, and then
Can I just
Chubby Boy.
can I I don't want to play your
Go ahead.
character, but I'm just going to remind you of
going
the
to.
situation we've got. I'm going to. Yes, I don't want to, but I am going to. For your own good. You have literally 2 seamen, actual seamen, left on this ship.
Yeah.
And that is Fat Boy and Slim.
That's
Slim-
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Slim
gotcha.
is a seaman, but he's also the chef.
Yeah, yeah. No, okay,
Chubby
I
Boy
gotcha.
is a novice on a boat. Alphatian doesn't know what the fuck's end is up. Come on, guys. What does
Hey,
what does he know about anything?
He's not a sailor. He's a knight.
See? This is the one time Will and I agree. The first time in how long? In 6 years, 7 years we've been playing D&D together.
Hey, we agree plenty. We just disagree
No,
in the same amount.
we agree plenty on things outside of this game, I feel like.
Oh, in the Dragonlance? I
No,
don't
just
know
period.
about that.
You have Fog Song.
okay, I
Fog
get-
Song, have you
I
ever
get
been on
what
a
you're
boat
saying.
before now?
No, this is my first boat ride.
That actually probably isn't true because you probably did take a boat from Sylvanesty here, but you didn't. You certainly weren't the crew though.
No, this is definitely. I'm used to more of a luxury, like I sit on a deck chair.
Yeah,
Someone brings me a drink occasionally. I might look out over the ocean and go, "That looks kind of nice. I'm gonna go back to my cabin now." And or hey, look, the buffet. It's all you can eat, and it's all day long.
By the way, this is what he's saying to you at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fog
Where
Song really
is my
prefers a
buffet?
slow ride.
Exactly. Can we get somebody here to deal with this stuff on
That
the
was
deck? 'Cause
really
I
good,
really
Gary.
would like to sit.
Luckily I was paying attention to
All
you.
right.
And hope
So
those
I
fit
will
on
reiterate.
there.
I will
was
rethink
good.
that. So Banderjack will be up in the crow's nest.
Okay, so far much better plan.
that-
Yep.
Yes. Fat Boy and Slim I will have staying on the deck, but on one port, one starboard.
Okay. Which one's
Looking
port? Which
out.
one's starboard?
You mean direction wise?
Yeah. Left or right? Which
Port
one's
is left side. Port is
you
left.
guys,
Starboard's
Gary
right.
really taught us so much here about sailing.
Yeah.
That's all we
It's not
know.
that hard.
That's
Same
all-
number of letters.
That's why we know
Yeah.
it now. We didn't
Once
know
he
it before.
said that, I was like, oh yeah, I'll
Yeah.
never forget that.
Same thing with 4.5.
Oh shit!
Well, that one's easier forward and after, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I just see aft is the same number of letters as ass, so it's the ass of the ship.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, by the way, which toward the ass of the ship on the poop deck is Captain Jadek.
By the way, I just watching the last episode of Dragonlance, I realized just how much Adam likes saying poop deck.
I love it. It's so much fun. Are you
Because-
telling me that it's not as extremely fun thing to say?
Maybe. I'm just saying
There's no maybe.
it
about
comes up quite often on the stream.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
to the poop
The
deck.
only deck he knows, but But you'd think living on an island, you might know more about ships, but
You'd think. I don't go in the water. There's fucking weird things in there, dude.
you don't even have a boat at the marina or
No,
something
I
that
wish
you
I
go
had a
out
boat. I
on?
don't have one, no. I've always wanted a boat.
Yeah,
He's
to,
o- he's
to,
only
to me, that'd be one of the benefits of living.
That is the only benefit of living here, is if you have a boat. I am not reaping any benefit from living in this shithole. No.
You don't want a boat. You want a friend with a boat.
Well, even better.
Yeah, I had a friend with a boat, then he moved.
And he left on his boat.
Yeah.
Never to return. All we know, he may still be lost at sea. By the way, that was Andy Anderson. Not a joke. It's a real man's name.
I bet.
I'll bet. I don't know why I found that so funny. That was the anyway. That was really funny, and I don't know why, but I enjoyed every second of that. All right, so advantage roll. Even though nobody told me what they were doing to help you, I'm just gonna give it just to move this shit along.
Thank you.
Survival with
Oh,
advantage.
what am I rolling?
Survival with advantage.
Survival?
Yeah.
Ah,
For those of you listening and are watching at home, because I don't have this up on the screen.
Reroll.
That was a 10 and a 9. Those were the 2 rolls. Cam Chen just mustered.
I'm gonna use a.
He's the anti-gas.
Yes, definitely.
Are you using one of your many inspiration points?
13, better.
Is that how you spell Alphasian? 13?
He spells it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you're on target here. I thought it was an F. A-L-F.
It is. Like Alf. It is.
By the way, what a great show.
Artificial life form.
Uh-huh.
See, I never got that channel when I was a kid, so I never actually got to see it other than,
I doubt it holds up.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't Alf on like CBS?
It was like one of the CBS, NBC, or ABC.
I think it was. It must have been because we always had CBS. Sometimes we had NBC. Sometimes we had ABC, depending upon the towers. So
maybe it was ABC.
So it would
Gary, why don't you look that up since you're on an island somewhere?
I'm gonna look that up.
They're struggling to find you. Anybody knows
it was on NBC.
Oh, that's
NBC. Okay. So that would be why I never saw it.
From 86 to 90.
Yeah. If the weather was perfect, you could pull in the channel. It was pretty snowy, but you could get it. But
wow.
It'd be
just
so.
like your hometown.
Yep.
I assume all year round.
Yeah, no. No, we go from 100 below to 100 above. We have all the seasons.
Those are all the seasons. Super hot and super cold.
And everything in between. That's why I laugh when people say that we couldn't live on Mars, because it's actually warmer on Mars sometimes than it is here. So all we need is some air, we'd be just fine.
Yeah,
that's the issue, by the way, about that.
Small issue.
Yeah, you need the air part.
Yeah.
The temperature is a distant second. All right, so
there's ways around that air, by the way.
Gee, wow, what a weird thing to say.
I'm just saying you could,
I don't want to know anymore.
Send up some nice polluting factories, get some nice greenhouse gases going, get the climate under control, and just start seeding the upper atmosphere with blue-green algae, which will live on those the pollutants from those factories, and then you have oxygen.
You've really thought quite a bit about this. And now I guess living in South Dakota, dreaming about living on Mars does seem reasonable. So now I get it. It makes sense. All tracks. All right. Back to the game. Just for shits and giggles, what's happening here?
Sorry, Barthonas. How many bits to have Alphasian explode and Linus emerge from his entrails fully healed and leveled appropriately?
Not gonna happen.
Wow.
That's an amazing idea.
It really is. That is what a creative idea.
It's been proven that Alphasian is the hero. He can't be killed. It's been proven. Or is it Erdgren who can't be killed either?
First of all, we've already established I have a price. The problem is I have no idea how bit economy works. So I don't know how to answer that question.
And that's exactly what you would say if you did want.
No, I would love this to happen.
No, I got you, man.
But
don't worry, I'll talk to him.
I kind of want Linus I want Will to explode.
I'll talk to him.
Appear out of him. Is that how much does that's free?
Ooh,
that's on the house. If we can get that to happen, that one's on the house, guys.
You kill me, you don't ever see Marvel. That's all I'm going to throw out there.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we do like. Marvel. Okay, never mind. Still tempting though. Still tempting. Hey Gary, have you ever run Marvel? Michael, you ever run Marvel?
No, but I can try.
That's the spirit.
No, but I told John Wick to stand down for now. So
Oh, can I tell you what? I don't look forward to much in this world.
The,
I am so looking forward to John Wick 4 in a few weeks.
The game
I can't
designer?
wait. What the fuck? You don't know what John Wick is?
Yeah, he's the guy who wrote 7C.
Oh my god.
And,
You have to be shitting me.
What are you talking about? Look it up. He's a game designer.
Please tell me you're joking.
If you Google it, you
That's
will
not
see
what
it.
I'm saying. You know the John Wick movies, right? You do know that they exist?
There's a movie about a game
Oh my
designer.
god, you're really making me so mad right now.
God damn, I didn't know that.
Uh,
I mean, 7C is a good system. I didn't realize exactly.
Oh man.
Ah,
All right, fuck
All right.
you.
4 movies too. Not even just one.
wow. There's only been 2 editions of 7C. How'd you do that?
All right, I'm gonna go with the idea that you're fucking with us,
Yeah.
just so I
That's
can still have
fair.
some respect for you, as I already have very little. You guys find this fucking island in the middle of the of the ocean,
Land ho!
and
Actually, it was
Kurlafon,
the blue guy that yelled it, so none of you really heard it. But
yeah, except for Fox Song. Gary, what is Kurlafon doing at this moment?
Well, right now he's crawled ashore and he's found some shelter in that.
This is
Hey.
hours later. It's dark
Sure.
out now. It is nighttime.
Yeah. And he's now creating improvised explosive devices out of the tips of the dragon lances and whatever else he can find around the shore of this rocky island.
Roll me
Is
your
the
survival check, if you would.
I was
Sure.
going to ask if the professor from Gilligan's Island is there with you, because that's pretty impressive.
29.
You feel like you've succeeded. Yeah. Continue.
No, that's it. That was it. That's what he's doing.
Okay. So it is dark. You do see this island. Somebody roll me a D100. And then
Well,
pick higher.
roll
And then pick higher
no,
low.
no. Are you kidding me? Gary's rolling rocks like it's nobody's business, and then you're gonna have me roll the D100?
No. Cam
Gary's
Chan
got to
should
roll
do it.
the
Gary's
D100.
got the.
Gary, you got to roll
No,
the
Cam
D100.
Chan should totally do it.
No, I suck at those.
Right. That's why I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I'm not
I
on the
think-
boat.
He's
My
not on the
fingers
boat.
My finger's on my nose.
That's
so
right. He's not in the boat. Okay.
High or
fine.
low?
I want low.
51.
Ah!
51. You had a 50-50 shot, and you were
Yep.
one to the wrong direction. It just seems like a little shitty island. Nothing of importance. It is dark. You don't know because you haven't. Well, you know what? Roll me a history check to see how familiar you are with this area to sail in, because you were a pirate and you did go from coast to
Yeah.
coast, back and forth from southern Urgoth to Abonancinia.
Jesus.
That's an 8. That was an 8. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you haven't come around southern Urgoth from this direction. You usually start off at southern Urgoth and go directly across. You haven't been to Palanthas either, because they don't really like your kind, which is fucking bullshit. They're a bunch of assholes, by the way. I don't even know why you're going there now. You don't know.
Clearly a useless
island-
uninhabited rock.
Yeah, and you don't
Right.
know.
Is this
You
island
also
all
don't know
by
if there's
itself?
more of these around, and it is very dark. So, is this going to You think to yourself, how many ships am I going to sink in my lifetime? And then you think,
No,
how about
Does
one
not think
more? And you keep on going, right?
no, it's not what he thinks at all.
You sure?
Asshole.
You want to roll for it?
No.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
No. Are you really making me roll a wisdom saving throw?
I'd love for you to roll a wisdom just to see what happens.
Oh my god.
A 3, a nat 1, a nat 1. Kem-chan, I want you to do the exact opposite of what you think you should do in this situation.
Fair.
I am so glad
not
I
fair.
made you roll for that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, you know what? I'm burning an inspiration on that one.
oh, that's fair. That's fair. You can do that.
If you're gonna make me do the roll, I'm gonna take it.
21.
There you go, 21.
Nice.
All right, you tell me what you want to do. It's dark. You see this.
It's dark, and this is the only thing we're running into in the direction they flew off, right?
It is. There's been nothing but
Okay,
open
so-
sea up until now.
But nothing, right? So I will assume that is where we were gonna go, but I'm not gonna sail up on it completely. Okay, I'm gonna have the crew douse the lights.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay offshore, about a mile or so.
All right. You do have
And
the
then
dinghy.
and we have the dinghy, exactly. We're gonna roll up real quietly up on with the dinghy.
Wait a minute. To use the dinghy, the ship's got to sink. We figured that out last week.
No,
You can. You have
Stop
fucking ogres that can pick it up and move it.
yes,
Hey, that's what you told me. That the ship had to sink, and then the other it would just rise up as everything else.
Yeah,
sunk.
because you couldn't pick it up yourself. And
Oh.
I thought it would be funny for the whole ship to sink as you guys just sat calmly in the dinghy waiting for it to happen. Yeah.
Now, are they approaching from the same direction that I came in?
Yes.
Essentially,
I mean we
Essentially,
have
the-
to be, yeah.
right.
By the way, Kem-chan,
Or
you got it.
before they douse the lights.
You would have seen them
And I
if you were
see
in
them.
that cave. Yes, you would have seen
Yes.
them approaching. So get your
Okay.
dragon lance ready, is what I'm saying.
Kem-chan,
Right.
you got inspiration. Was it
Oh,
Zen and Overcool is
Huzzah!
huzzah, and then
Huzzah!
Barthonis cheered 500 for Adam for sinking
wow.
for the sinking comment and making Kem-chan do that roll.
Huzzah! Now I'm up to 5.
Ah.
Oh, this is
It's
great.
me, Barthonis.
I am gonna fuck them up the first opportunity I can. Thank you so much. All right. So you guys getting into the dinghy? This is an audience participation part of the show. Is this
yes.
anybody else? Will, Michael?
Now this, correct me on this because I was typing. This is not our. This is just the This is not our end destination. This is that rock that's just in the middle of nowhere, right?
This is not
This is just a
Galanthus.
random spot, right?
Yeah.
You're like the guy who always says you've been to like Manhattan. Like, oh yeah, I go to New York City all the time. But meanwhile, you're in Long Island City and you don't know the difference.
That
Like
means
that's
zero.
what you're.
That means absolutely nothing to me.
He's insulting you, Will.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Oh no. so,
Yeah.
so I take it I'm correct. This is we're not there, right? This is some rock. Just,
No, we're not there.
Okay.
You're not there.
Why
You're
are
on
we-
a fucking
why are we-
rock in the sea.
Why are we stopping here? Just we're gonna get some supplies and oh look.
No,
Curly.
we're trying to rescue Curly.
Oh, so we know
Oh,
he's here. All right, cool.
He was on a
No,
dragon
we're
last we
still-
saw. I think we
listen,
should keep
he-
going.
Listen, he was on a back of a dragon flying in this direction.
Right.
It's the first thing we've hit. We're just gonna see, is he
Gotcha.
here?
Okay, gotcha.
Is he here?
Thank you, Ciderin,
That's
for
what we're trying to
gifting
figure
a
out.
sub to Antiquitous 2004. Huzzah!
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 I mean, Alphasian's definitely going aboard. I just wanted to make sure that I was on the right page.
Yeah.
Not aboard.
We don't
on
know
land.
him here.
Very
I'm
well,
sure he wants to
I
get on land.
shall step upon this boat. But do we need to make room for the blue guy? Slide over. You're taking up too much room. He's gonna sit right where you're sitting.
Make room
Slide
for the Holy
over.
Spirit, guys.
Okay. I will have the ogre crew stay on board though.
Yeah, well, they also need to lower you down into the water.
Yeah, they
so-
also lower it down.
And then-
And
Right,
this
back
dinghy is huge because this dinghy is designed for ogres.
Yeah, this is like a ship.
It is. Yeah, this is.
So,
You're now
only got
on a
one man.
regular-sized human ship.
It's only got the one mast, and it's
Yeah.
it's big around. That's it.
Yeah, like you can, no joke, you can fit like 12
It's a scooter. It's a
human-sized
scooter.
creatures on here. Easy. There is a sail, we'll say. You don't even need oars. There are
Yeah.
oars in it, but this thing is so fucking big, it's got its own sail. Holy shit, yeah, you really could fit 12 humans on that boat.
easy, man.
Yeah.
11. Not quite 12, but you can fit 11. All right.
And comfortable.
Yeah, comfortably 11.
And this boat
It's
was
not like a Honda Odyssey, you know, where
This
you
boat
can
was-
fit like 6 uncomfortably.
Who made the boat? This wasn't made by ogres. It was just made for ogres.
It was made for Hill Giant by ogres. So
Oh, it was built by ogres then.
Yes.
Okay, well, then you might be right, Sidner.
what did he say?
Don't worry about it. Get through
What?
the game.
Chris Andrews says ogre dinghy is sadly the name of my shirt size. That was good. All right. So you get in your dinghy, you sail
Yes.
over to the rock.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
First thing you see is Ed
Nice
Harris.
Quiet like. Ed Harris.
The Rock. The movie The Rock. Come on,
Oh, jeez.
Nick Cage.
No, but I mean, the first thing they should see is not Ed Harris.
Yeah, it's a half-naked, glistening in the moonlight Girlathlon. Sweat. He has a bandana wrapped around his head.
And then I say, "Welcome to the Rock."
Yeah, all this all happens, by the way. We're not joking. This is all...
Chaddick will look at you and go, "Why are you talking like that? You sound like Sean Connery."
I don't know.
He's been here for 4 hours. It's like it feels like he's been there for weeks. His hair got longer. He has a full beard. He looks like Tom Hanks in what was that movie with the volleyball?
Castaway.
Oh,
Castaway.
Castaway.
Oh,
Wilson!
overrated. So overrated, that movie.
Actually, the movie itself was fine, but you want to shut it off just before he gets rescued or as he gets rescued.
Yeah.
And he probably started about 20 minutes in.
Yeah. There was a lot of extraneous bullshit that nobody that the unbelievable part was him getting back and having that moment with his wife.
I mean, when he's out on the little raft thing, fine. You can watch to there. When the Wilson ball gets lost, just turn it off.
Yeah.
It's over. It's
No,
done.
Wilson was the best character in that movie.
Yeah, he did definitely outacted everybody else.
Wilson Athletics, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. All right. You find Curly.
All right, good. Chaddick will go, "Oh, that was easy." I thought we figured we'd
This
have
is
to
what happens when
fight
we waste so much
rescue
time just
Castle.
bullshitting, during a session.
He'll ask if you're okay, and did you find anything since you've been here? What happened to the dragon?
The dragon's dead. Yeah, I think you passed it on your way in.
By the way, you turn around and you just see this floating bloody mess just bouncing up against the shore.
Flint will go, yeah, that's my boy, yeah. Killed the dragon all by himself, he did.
It was taking me here. I've been trying to get ready to check out what's going on this island. Thankfully, you all showed up when you did.
Here, catch! It throws you an
we can all
explosive.
find it out.
Yeah.
Think fast.
I made these.
And by the way, all you guys see is a bunch of rocks and seaweed. Just clumped together with like mud holding it together. And he just hands them to you with pride.
They're really dangerous.
We all look at Flint as like, can you explain this?
And then Flint just does a sign as if he's drinking.
I surreptitiously cast light on them.
Okay.
So they start to glow.
Oh, now they're all glowing.
Oh shit, they're armed.
Do you actually do that? You make us all glow?
Who makes the
Or is it
equipment, the rocks and
My
seaweed and
IDs.
shit?
The rocks and seaweed concoction, sure.
Oh, that's funny. No. You really don't want that. If there is any like dragon armies around, we don't want to attract in the middle of the night, right? In the middle of the dark of this dark beach. We don't want to be glowing.
Yeah.
So
All
like,
right,
Jadak will be
let's
like,
cover those up then.
turn it. Don't
They
do
start
that.
changing color.
We'll save those for later.
Yeah.
They'll be useful
They're
eventually.
like LED hot tub lights.
All right. So do we want to explore further on this island, or should we get back to the behemoth?
Well, considering that blue dragon was intent on bringing me to this island, I think there's probably something to be found here.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Okay.
unless it was just, it wanted to rest here on its way somewhere else, but it was
Okay.
definitely coming to this island.
I look at Alphasian and be like, "What do you think? You're the military mind here."
I think
What
the
the fuck are you
objective.
asking this dude?
I beg your pardon.
I fucking live here, man.
He has it correct. I have military training and I'm a tactician. The objective for us is to get to Palanthus, not to stop on some island.
Okay, then go. Take your dinghy back to your boat.
It's not my boat. I'm at the whim of the commander.
There you go. So shut the fuck up.
I beg your pardon. If I
You're not
recall,
getting it.
if I recall
Jack-
correctly, the captain just
Jadak will
asked
step
me my
in.
opinion.
Jadak will step in and just kind of push them apart. Like, all right.
Curl
I
Gun
just-
already has like one of those like army knives in his teeth.
Ouch.
Yeah, but he's got it the wrong way, so he cuts
think-
both. He just like cuts the
Just
corners of his
holding metal
mouth.
in your
Just another
Yeah.
mouth.
and he takes it
You
out.
want to
and
know
he
how I
tries-
got these scars?
I got it from. I fucked up and I put the knife in the wrong way. I thought I'd look cool, but it hurt. It really hurt badly, and I needed stitches. And now this is what I look like.
Jadak will be like, all right, listen, I just wanted to know what he thought. No, of course we're going to stay and help. If this is what
Ciderin
you
says,
feel-
"Challenge the false knight, Gaz." He takes
I
off his
already
glove
have
and
multiple
slaps him
times.
across the face once, and then slaps him again.
Yeah, if you think this is something we need to check out, of course we're going to stay with you. We're not going to leave you behind.
All right, so you're
And
gonna
he turns and the Jadik turns to looks at Alphasian. Right? We shouldn't leave him behind.
Wasn't suggesting anything of the sort.
Okay, good. See, we're in agreement. And he pats you on he pats Carlith on the shoulder.
Is Flint here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Just
just
check.
quiet. Very introspective tonight. Yeah, he's just looking up at the moon and thinking about what could have been.
He's like, why the fuck have I spent so much time on boats lately?
Yeah, he's just happy to be on a rock in the middle of the sea.
Yeah.
It's the best night
Rock
he's
is
had
great.
in days. All right, so you're going to explore the cave?
Indeed.
Yeah, work for both of us. That's fucking.
What was that?
Yeah, what?
I thought it was one of you guys.
I yawned.
No, it sounded like somebody.
No, someone was talking.
Yeah, someone took over.
That was strange.
Yeah, that was weird.
Boy in the white.
That.
I'm
that's-
not logged
that.
into Twitch, so I don't know.
That would be. I'll put it on mute.
Oh, that's you.
Oh.
We thought the stream was haunted for a
Well,
moment.
It
Got
was
all
better when we
excited.
thought the stream
Yeah, it was
fun.
much cooler. We could have gone viral finally. Everybody, pretend that none of that happened other than when I said the stream is haunted happened.
Oh, I believe it must be haunted. Absolutely.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, it is.
Now-
It is.
Viral. That's how it works, right? We go
Yeah.
viral.
Yeah.
Is that-
I
is that how you
think
do
that if you say that hard enough,
Is that
then
how you do it?
yes.
We go viral, yeah. Woo.
Haunted.
Although I think you might need to start like a TikTok of our.
Oh, I fucking hate TikTok.
Do we have to like dance and stuff then?
Yes, all of us.
Yes. You do the robot thing?
Yeah, the Macarena. Gary and I were there for the with the start of the Macarena in Miami, and then like a year and a half later, we got to New York, and they just started doing it here, and we're like, what the? We thought we were done with this. Oh, it's
It
terrible.
never ends.
Yeah, someone's still doing it right now.
Probably.
Yeah, pretty
At-
much.
At some
I'm looking at
wedding
you,
somewhere-
Ciderin. I guarantee Ciderin right now. Hey, Macarena.
At some wedding somewhere, someone is dancing that very dance right this minute. Absolutely. Right after the chicken dance.
Oh, chicken dance. No joke.
That's a lot better than the Macarena.
I told the DJ at my wedding that if he plays the chicken dance, the Macarena, the electric slide, I would not pay him.
We had the same deal with our DJ.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Going in the cave?
I mean, we're already in the cave.
Going deeper in the cave?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Plunging into the darkness.
That's the spirit. Are you gonna any light or no?
Why?
Like, who needs light?
Everybody except for the two who just said no.
Okay, then we're good.
I mean,
Curl
I'm
of Lot and
elf. I
Fog
can
Song
see
are
just
completely
fine.
fine without light.
Michael, I thought your character's not human. I thought he
He's
was.
an elf.
No, I'm
He's a
an elf.
Sylvanas
He's an
the
elf.
Oh,
Yeah, that was.
I don't know why I was thinking. I must be still thinking of your.
It's probably racist.
Sorolla was a human, absolutely.
That must be what I'm still
This
thinking
is one of
of.
those rare times when I'm playing an elf. Usually,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
playing
Yeah,
an elf, so- Usually, I'm playing an elf, some sort of fighter, but you know, I branched or human, some sort of fighter, but I branched out and did an elf wizard without any fighter ability, which is really
mixing it up.
That is
really
usually there's some
difficult
fighter in
for
there.
me.
You know.
So
Yeah.
Alphasian
my
will
first
get a
instinct is
torch
to, get in there. So yeah.
for him and Jadik so that we
Okay.
can see.
So you're gonna hold the torch.
Yeah, okay.
He'll have a torch.
All right.
Carries a
And
torch.
then-
It's going to be really
Is-
easy to see.
how big
if
is this
you're doing
cave?
that.
This cave is fucking huge.
Okay, so we don't have to be like in line or anything.
No.
Okay,
Now it does
cool.
go. I mean, it gets a little bit more narrow as you go through, but it's still easily. I mean, there's what 5 of you right now with Flint. Yeah. You can easily walk side by side with room on either side.
Okay.
If you were looking at this at 5-foot squares, so I don't have a map up, it would be 7 squares.
7
Which,
squares
for
across.
those of you
35
who
feet.
don't want to do the math, it is 35 feet across. But we're
By the
talking
way-
D&D language.
I just have to say, apparently Bromenard named their wolf Hemchan in their D&D game.
That, you know what?
Thought you should know.
Wow.
That's an honor. That's an
That's
honor.
kind of cool.
Thank you.
Kim Chan does play Wolfgang Pierce.
I was just
That's
going to say
true.
that.
The
Indeed.
Catman Wolfgang Pierce in our Eberron game.
That's right.
What did you name after me? What would you name after me if given the opportunity? How about that?
The dinghy of my boat.
Only Hemchan deserves that honor, apparently, which is fair.
Well, that's fair. I gotta say,
Yeah.
if I ever get a wolf,
I don't know if it's fair.
I may name him after Kim Chan. But I'd name him Omar. That's what I would name it.
Oh,
That was a joke just for Kim Chan.
because he knows I hate that.
Yep. That's exactly why. Anyway, now that Kim Chan and I are done chatting amongst ourselves, you guys enter the
Maybe
cave.
done chatting completely. I don't know.
You enter the cave. It is dark. As you go through, it does branch off, still in these two 35 to 40 foot. It's it ebbs and flows a bit, gets a little wider, gets a little narrower as you go through. Branches off into 3 directions.
Okay.
Which direction would you like to go? Or would you like to split the party 3 ways, which would be my suggestion?
Oh,
I don't think that's a good
yeah,
idea.
It'd be your suggestion.
Yes, that would be my suggestion.
Um,
And as the DM,
yeah.
I feel like this has to
You know-
happen. Everybody uncontrollably is forced into one of 3
You
directions.
know what? Let's
Why don't-
let's
Why
spend
don't I
10
why don't I
minutes.
scout ahead a bit? Why don't I
Well-
scout ahead a bit?
Why
See,
would you
and I
know
was
about
gonna
scouting?
suggest that if we spent 10 minutes,
I'm that kind of rogue.
Oh, that's the kind of rogue you are. Got it.
I can.
Sorry, Michael
grab
wants to play
a
D&D.
rat
Yes.
And
What can you do?
I could grab a rat and start looking through its eyes. But if you just want to go,
Grab
Oh,
a
no.
rat.
I mean,
go ahead
please.
and do it. Do it.
Feel
I
free.
like
If
that.
you'd like to do that with a rat, that's much better than me doing it myself.
Is this a magical
Yeah.
rat, or are you going to just try to grab a rat?
I am going to.
'Cause I'd like to
find
see the
myself a
latter
fun
happen.
familiar.
Ah,
And-
boo.
I
And by the
has
way,
a
you do
ritual
see one
tag.
rat, and you can tell he's been greased.
Yeah. So, yeah, if I cast Find Familiar,
You don't know by
which is
who,
a
and you don't want to
ritual,
know.
10 minutes, so it just takes me 10 minutes to cast this, and we have a fun little rat. I can look through its eyes,
Okay.
and yeah, we can run it
that's
around,
great.
Yeah.
run it around, and get some feel for the layout of the place. If it dies, it dies. It's a rat. Who cares?
Wow. Okay. So you do that, and you create a fun little rat, and his name is Rat Colville.
Oh no, never named them.
Yeah. It's Will's
And
nemesis.
first
Look,
rule of thumb,
dude.
never name them.
Did you hear the name, Will? You weren't paying attention.
Rat Coville. I
Rat
was totally
Colville.
paying attention.
Yes. After your nemesis.
No, he's not my nemesis. You want him to be my nemesis.
So this rat comes out, and he has a bouffant hairdo and a bushy beard. And he
All right.
says, and as soon as he pops out pops into existence, I should say, he says, "Well, I know everything about D&D. What do you
All right.
need, boss?" He talks too. It's weird. And you could all hear him. Follow my YouTube channel for me to tell you how you should play D&D. Maybe I have the rivalry with Matt Colville now.
I think you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what
I have
do is
never
look
watched
into
any of
his
Matt
eyes
Colville's
and,
videos, by the
hearing
way.
what he
Matt
hears.
Colville, if you'd like to join us on the show. Yeah. No thanks.
Oh,
that was mean. That
wait,
was mean.
I'm sorry. Matt Colville is the only thing that you would not accept sponsorship from?
Oh, I would accept sponsorship from anybody or anything. I said if you want to join us in the show.
Fair enough.
That
Matt
means
Colville is the only person you wouldn't accept on the show?
Oh, I think that list is much bigger than that.
I have a lot of people.
I
who would
mean,
not
what
accept
if your
me on the show.
fellow
sorry.
New
Let
Yorker
me
turned
clarify.
Floridian wanted to join you on the show?
Yeah, no.
Let me
No,
clarify.
definitely not. Definitely
Someone
not.
in the
I'd rather
in the
Matt Colville than him.
TTRTB space. Never mind.
Sorry, guys. You know
Go
what? I honestly, Matt Colville will get us a lot more ratings. So, Matt Colville, you're welcome on the show.
Well, so would the other guy, but
Yeah, I don't care. I'd rather nobody continue to watch us. All right. You guys are entering. Well, nope. You have a rat.
finally, you have a lot in common with him, don't you?
I do.
New
That was
Yorker,
shockingly
Floridian.
Yeah. This board game, by the way, was really fun. No, that's not a lie. I enjoyed it. So Rat Colville appears and says, "What do you want, boss? You want some tips on how to play a wizard?"
Yeah. No, I telepathically enter his mind, take him over, and head off down the tunnel.
Those still my subscribers. Oh, woo. Okay, and then he's yours.
So
Does
yeah,
anybody know what Matt Colville sounds like? Is that my
I have no
close?
idea.
Or no?
No
I never
idea.
really watched him. I couldn't tell you.
No. Anybody in chat? How am I doing with my Matt Colville impression?
I'm guessing not good, but
Even if I did
I'm
know what he
gonna
sounded like,
agree
it
with
probably
that.
wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
I'm not good at impressions. We know this about me. Every character I play sounds like Adam. All right, Rat Colville.
well, let's be fair. You're starting to get a decent Matt Berry forever.
I'm working so hard on it. No joke. I practice this like during the day. Before the show, I do practice my Matt Berry, and it's not getting as good as it should be considering I'm practicing it.
But it's getting okay.
I'm trying. Thank you, Gary, for your support in this matter.
what
right.
am I seeing as I'm running this rat around the maze?
Which of the directions are you going?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Rat Colville. Scurry straight ahead. Rats, I assume, have dark vision.
I would have think.
Sure, why
But
not?
look
They're
that
in the
up,
dark,
Michael, because it's
But,
your it's your thing. Let's make sure, because we want to play D&D the right way, guys.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Now?
Dude.
Now is when we need to
3
play it
years,
the right way?
almost 3 full years in. Let's start playing some Dungeons and Dragons, guys.
well, he has an advantage on smell checks.
Sure.
Senses dark vision. Yep.
All right, good. Yeah.
There you go.
So this is what you see. A lot of rocks. And he scurries through. He goes about... How long do you have this thing for? Forever, right? This is a forever
Yeah,
thing?
not until I dismiss it. So yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, obviously, if it comes to a locked door,
no, there are no doors here. It does seem like it was carved out by something. But hard to tell what, because it's very rough. Doesn't seem, and I'll use the term, and forgive me because I know there are many different species of intelligent being in this world. Doesn't seem man-made. But something, as you go on, definitely something constructed this. You get to a point, however, where it just, and this is probably about, you'd estimate, it's kind of difficult because you're seeing through the eyes of a rat. Everything seems much bigger than it would if you were walking down it. But probably about 100 feet, 125 feet, somewhere thereabouts, seems to come to an end.
All right.
The rat, how rude of me. Rat Coville does walk around the end of it, around, sort of the cul-de-sac, as it were, that you're in, and doesn't see any other openings,
Do I
any other.
smell anything like somebody else has been through this way?
Great question. Roll with advantage because Rat Coville smells like nobody's business.
And rats have advantage on
That's what I meant.
smell.
I just thought it was funnier the way I said it.
Yeah, yep. Let me just double check in here. Oh yeah, I just need roll two d20s with advantage, basically.
Yep.
They're don't get to add anything, so yeah, nothing. 7 and 1.
Hard to say. Rat Colville just sits down and just smells his own crotch.
Yeah.
And then just walks back and reports that there's nothing there.
All right. Well, I mentally control him down the left-hand tunnel. Then.
All right. He wants to go to the right, but you're making him go to the left, so he has to obey.
I'm mentally controlling him, so.
Yeah, and yeah, he walks down the left-hand tunnel, and he goes for a while. Again, hard to say. Probably about the same amount of distance as the center tunnel ended. And it curves around toward the, well, he went to the left, right? Curves around toward the right. So I should have used this hand. And there's another opening further in. Again, just about, if you were to hazard a guess, right where that last tunnel ended. And it goes a little bit deeper through. It's dark in here. It goes beyond the 60 feet of dark vision he probably has. And if he doesn't have 60 feet, it goes beyond the 60 feet of...
30 feet, actually.
All right. Well, you imagine, based on what you're seeing, that it's double it's at least double the distance of what he can see. And there's also a good amount of space, at least 60 feet, probably more, at least 30 feet, because that's all he can see. But you feel pretty confident that, I mean, look, Rat Coville knows his way around D&D maps, right, guys? Let's be honest. This rat knows his shit. So he's guessing that, yeah, all right, if I continue to go straight, it's possible I might be able to come back around the other side.
All right.
Now, in the other direction, to the left, if he's hugging the wall, well, all bets are off, motherfuckers.
Okay, so I'll climb the wall and walk along it then.
Which wall?
Whichever one I'm closest to.
Well, you're closest to the one that will just sort of lead you back around the other
Sure,
tunnel.
that's what I'll do.
All right. You guys see a meticulously manicured coif of rat hair and full beard. Again, meticulously. It's amazing. Like, you've never seen a rat with this beautiful a beard. It's reds and browns glistening in the moonlight as it comes back around towards you.
Okay. And what other directions were there? Because I'm telling this, all of this as I see it.
Yeah.
So.
You can go back and go into basically a new part of the cave.
So yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you go back. Oh, well, you have Rat Coville go back.
Yep.
And goes into the bigger part of the cave. Your rat sense is telling you, because I assume that's how it works when you're a rat.
Kind of like a Spidey tingle,
Exactly.
but
Yeah, it's a mad tingle.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. Did I say I meant rat tingle? Excuse me. That was but a slip of the tongue. And it cautiously enters the deeper, darker part of the cave. Roll me a smell check with advantage. Because this is Rat Coville, Master
15.
Smeller. Yeah. He smells it before he sees it. Before you can tell what it is, there's a roar.
There's what?
And then darkness as the vision of Rat Coville escapes your eyes. And you could only assume
got eaten.
you can only assume that you're behind some sort of paywall and he wants you to subscribe for further viewing. Or he's dead. One of the two.
I'm assuming it's the former.
Hard to tell, hard to tell which, but that's what you're leaning toward, knowing Rat Coville. Yeah.
Now I could definitely recall him, but I think we have enough information to go on here that we need to leave.
I'm sorry, we need to leave?
There's a rat collar inside this rock. Did I say collar? I meant killer.
Yeah, this is a dangerous place.
For rats.
Quite my familiar.
Right, it's okay. We're not rats. You realize that,
Says
right?
you.
I'm
Something that
suffering
killed
a
a
loss
rat
here.
is
I'm
not-
really suffering.
I'm
I just
okay.
died.
All
You
right,
don't
I'm
understand.
sorry.
I
I was
just
being-
died.
I was being insensitive. I apologize.
You know how much content was lost? A treasure trove.
That's fair.
A treasure
That's
trove
fair.
of content.
However, we're not rats. So if there's a danger somewhere, it's probably not as dangerous to us as it was to Red Colville.
You're probably right.
I just want to point out anybody who lost hit points and everything during the last battle, you're still at that amount.
Curl has one.
That is absolutely right. I
So
have
just
one
keep
hit
that in
point.
mind. There you go. Just point that
I
out.
have almost no spells.
There you go. Just letting you
I'm
guys
down to one hit point.
let you remember that is all.
I do have a fireball available.
Well, that's all we need.
Very good. That's all you need.
There you go.
yeah,
That's all we
Sure.
need.
Do
Send
have
that
that in
through.
the back pocket, but
That
yeah.
and my IEDs. I gotta go get those.
And he's still holding his rocks and seaweed contraptions. Just like he took off his cloak so he can carry them all.
This is
Just, like,
great.
wrapped
Come
them up.
on.
Yeah. I love he was gone for like literally an hour and he just went mad.
Yeah, he and Rambo.
Now I want to see the curly montage.
It's mostly just push-ups and squat thrusts.
Yeah, we could head that way.
All right. I think we should. I mean, yeah, we're all down really low. But we do want to just find out what's down there, right?
How could you
Well,
not?
this seems like a place where we want to know what's going on. However, yeah, we are pretty hurt.
We are beat the
Yeah.
hell.
All right.
But if we are
But
heading
if we
that
wait
way,
till
I'm going to
morning-
cast mirror image.
Bigger
But
than
if
a
we wait
rat.
till morning, they might know we're here. Especially with, wait, I'm assuming the behemoth is still out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It's still out.
Let's
Jadic
do that
claws-
And impossible
it's still
to
out.
miss.
So yeah, I mean, if it's still out there in the morning, that might be a problem for everyone.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
Yeah.
All right, so we know something killed the rat, and there's nothing down the other two
Yep.
tunnels.
Nothing that I could find.
By the way, as you look around, you
Okay.
notice Flint is wearing a T-shirt that says "Justice for Ratcoville." Just throwing that out there.
Speaking of Flint, can he tell what may have carved this tunnel, Mr. Dwarf?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Roll a d20 with advantage.
okay.
10 and an 8.
Man.
He will
Yeah.
have a bonus of +4, so it's a 14 or a 12. He says, something made this creature or something. This wasn't made by a dwarf, certainly, because it would be much, much better made. Not even humans or even elves would have carved something this rudimentary.
All right. It wasn't made by rats. I know that.
No, definitely not rats. Oh, I've seen rat holes before. This isn't it.
All right, so you're saying something big carved this thing out.
I mean, just fucking look at it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking big. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Jadic has heard enough. He's ready. He's like, okay, there's something down here that none of us are like healthy enough to take on. I think we should turn back. Get on the boat, sail out. If in case there is something here, none of us are like in the shape for a fight.
You're
hear
right.
You hear the ghost of
You're right.
Ratcoville say, "Pussy."
We're not in the shape for the fight, but maybe it would be really good to know what is here, because this is where that dragon wanted to
Gonna
take
creep
me.
down there and take a look? Or I can send another rat, but
I will. I'll creep down there and take a look, because
All
I
right,
want to
fine.
know what exactly
Okay.
was in wait
All
for
right,
me.
we'll follow, but not close behind. Like we'll give you like a couple minute head start, and then we'll head out. And then we'll follow behind.
That's fair.
do you have armor?
Okay.
Who needs armor?
Well, I'm just asking. I can give you armor.
When you have that kind of dexterity.
I mean, it's 13 plus your dex.
Oh, I mean, if it's not going to interfere with my, ability to move, because I don't know what dexterity means as a.
He's not that kind of
character.
rogue, Michael.
I'm gonna give you base
Exactly.
armor, which would give you, would last for 8 hours as long as you're willing. And
sweet. Yeah.
it's your armor class becomes 13 plus your dexterity modifier. So give you a little boost to your armor.
I mean that already is my dexterity, my armor class, but okay.
oh, then I won't bother because I'll waste a spell slot.
Do it.
So
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and head down, stealth down that corridor.
All right,
So you
roll
must
me a
have lumber
stealth
armor already?
check.
19.
19. Pretty good. The rest of you following,
not-
or are you
not
staying where
great
you
for
are?
me.
No, it's not great for you. I'm just saying overall, it's pretty good. It was a plus
Yeah,
9.
no, I definitely
Yeah.
would not follow because I'll start singing something on the way and it just won't be good.
Anybody else?
Start thinking. Well,
Well,
Jadek and Flint definitely will follow, but again,
Jadek can't
you know,
see unless you bring a torch with you.
I mean, if I
well,
follow,
no,
I'll
but
follow.
Jadek was clear about like waiting.
Sure.
yeah,
How far?
yeah, not far.
Because
Like a
what is a
minutes.
not that I don't know this because I'm the DM and I know everything about Dungeons and Dragons. How much light does a torch give off?
It's usually
30.
what 30 feet.
30 and 30, but you can see a light a lot further than it, effectively gives sheds light.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Michael.
You can see it for
Half a mile.
For
yeah,
days,
long way.
Especially in this darkness, because there is no light at all coming through in these caverns that you're in.
Sucks. Okay. Trying to see if I got anything to help me see in the dark. I don't.
I can see it miles and miles away if it's bright enough.
I can see for miles and miles. For example.
If you've ever driven to Las Vegas and you get
Yeah.
there at night,
Yeah.
that's a pretty awesome sight.
Yeah.
Now, those are electric lights and not torches, but
Still
Yeah.
the same effect.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay. Wait, if Fogsong can see in the dark,
yep, I can.
but you're not going.
I'm not super stealthy. I mean, I can go, but I would want to hang back because.
Well, yeah, we are hanging back.
Okay, yeah, I can
We're
definitely.
not going to be right there with him. That's
Yeah, but
the whole thing.
definitely do
but
that.
the-
I just wouldn't want to be
Yeah.
right up there in the front.
Yeah.
But the problem is that those without it, we're not. This is a pitch black.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, hold my hand.
Yeah.
We
So
could do that.
basically,
That's-
Fogsong and
That's what
Flint,
I was thinking. Yeah.
and Flint is in plate mail armor.
Okay, Flint, you're in the back of this chain,
Yeah.
and I'll be in the front. And
All right, Jadek.
And
Hold
I would
down.
also, what type of armor are you in, Alphasian?
Oh, he's in plate mail armor.
That's what I thought.
Alphasian doesn't
uh,
think we should go down there, but he's willing to follow.
So there are 2 of the 4 of you at disadvantage with your stealth rolls. One of which is also effectively blind.
Nice.
but I'll hold their hand, so it'll be okay.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, no issue. Yeah, you you make it all around and there's no problem. You're fine.
If they start to get scared, I can pat their hand.
Well, let me
Oh,
ask
if you're gonna
this.
pat their
Let me-
hand,
hang on.
dude.
Let me ask you this then. Is that cave a straight run or are there curves to
No,
it?
it's curved.
It is curved. Okay, so I think we'll go as far as that curve with the torch. And then when we get to that curve, we'll see what happens then. Maybe that's
Light
as far as
can
we'll go.
go
I don't know.
around
We'll see.
corners.
yeah, it's one of those
Look,
properties.
he's
I
not
know,
a
it could be-
physicist, all right? He's a ship captain.
Yeah.
And even that is debatable. based on his success ratio of ship to sink.
Technically, those didn't sink. They were destroyed.
They were just
They're no
But
longer
I-
above the
That
surface
is
of
very
the water.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is, you know what, that's fair. I
You know,
apologize.
if it wasn't on the water, does it really count?
Yeah. See?
No, I apologize. Yes, I overstepped.
And I get how light works. I'm just saying, like, it. We could at least get some of the way without
Here's the
the
thing.
light being.
I will guarantee you that you can get to that curve without issue. The issue is beyond that curve.
Okay.
That's what you've learned from Rat Coville, who knows everything about Dungeons and Dragons. Let's be honest.
Fuck it, let's do it.
All right. I'll grab some hands and lead you like your kindergartners.
All right. So
we'll have
Meanwhile,
one
far
torch
ahead of
in the
them.
back.
far ahead of
Yeah,
them.
you're far ahead of us. Yep.
I would like the group to each make a stealth check.
Stealth check.
I would like, of course, Flint and Alphatian to do so at disadvantage.
Well, we have one torch in the back.
I don't give a shit about the torch. They're wearing
All right.
plate mail armor.
Well, it's plate
And
armor, right?
If
gotcha.
if you have a torch at all, everyone's making a disadvantage stealth roll.
And I'm going to re-roll. And got another 12. So
You're straight up. So
Reroll.
if you re-roll, you have a 16.
Oh, okay.
You're
Then
not
I'll-
at disadvantage. It's
then I'll
the
stick
others
with
that
my
have
16.
disadvantage.
I'll stick with my 16.
I spent 2 points so that I could get a 12.
Way to go. And then Flint.
Hold on, there's a Chaddick
Jack's fine.
and Flint.
Just roll a. What is his dex?
What is his dex? 10.
All right, so that's a flat. So roll a d20, disadvantage. That was a 20.
Oh,
That was a nat
bad.
20 and a 12. That's not bad. A 12 isn't bad. You guys feel like you're doing pretty well as you're clanking down the darkened hallway. Curlithlon, what was your roll?
19.
19. Also pretty good. Just gonna roll a d20 just for no reason, just for fun.
Sure.
Because I haven't rolled anything
Okay.
all game.
As you do.
Yeah.
That was a
We were
4.
kind of enjoying it.
Yeah, that was a 4. Keeping my trend of shitty rolls. Curlifon,
No. During the attack, you had some amazing rolls. So
I
don't
did
wanna
have
hear
some
it.
good ones last session. You're right. I did really.
Yeah, I
I
don't
was.
want to hear you
uh,
complaining that.
And good news for you is, I did not have one right now.
Yeah.
Curlifon,
Yes, that's clear.
how many feet ahead of the rest do you think you are?
Well, we give him a couple of minutes
I mean,
head start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
exactly.
yeah. So you're getting to that little alcove, that big alcove that the rat died in, basically as they're starting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In the darkness, you see
Darkness stalks the beast.
on alert another blue dragon.
Anything else?
There is some treasure in there, you can see. It's hard to discern
Care
what.
about the fucking treasure? And like, what else is there?
There's no other creatures, just that one.
Oh.
And I'm going to need you to make a decision since you are not here next week. What are you going to do? It has not noticed you yet.
Right. What else? What is this room or this alcove or whatever look like?
It is it's a large alcove. Big
And is
enough.
this a full-grown dragon?
It is about it's roughly about the same size, a little bit smaller, but roughly about the same size as the dragon you viciously murdered on the way here for
Sweet,
no
I can take
reason,
this
as
one
far as I
myself
can
then.
tell. Yeah. And so about the same size. So you'd feel like this is an adult dragon. It is on alert, but it is currently looking in the other direction.
Okay.
There, like I said, there is some sort of treasure here. Hard to say what it is. There's definitely coins. There's definitely weapons, things along those
Yeah,
lines.
okay. Okay.
That is, as far as you can tell with your dark vision, all you can see.
I don't see any other like passages or any
You just
other
see
ways.
the other, like basically the like if you hug the wall to your right hand side, or your left, yep, your right hand side, it looks like it will go around the other side.
Okay, I head back to where the rest of them are and wave them off before they start going down,
Okay.
or before they go far enough to be noticed.
Yeah, so you're able to catch them as they are, because they have to move slowly because two of them can't see. So they
Yeah.
are, probably 20 feet into the passage by the time you get there. What do you do?
Weren't we stopping at the turn regardless?
You wouldn't even get to the turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Okay, I
back
see.
to you before you got there. There's so yeah, I'd let them know. There's another blue dragon in this alcove. I don't see anything else. I don't know what's beyond.
Roll me a stealth check as you say this,
Sure.
with advantage because I'm
I-
assuming you're whispering.
I am really, really good at being quiet and still conveying
27.
lots of
24 and
information.
a 27. You suck. Yes.
I
As a
do this
matter of
all in
fact-
sign language.
As a
No.
This is
matter of
Steve's
fact,
thing.
You just go up
But
to
I
each
make
one
them
of them and just
understand.
whisper seductively into their ears. And you also know, one, you realize that dragon has not heard you, and two, you're a little turned on. All right, so you do hear this. What do you do?
All right, so Jadek is just like silently. He's like, "Turn around. Let's get the hell out of here."
There is treasure.
Nope.
I mean,
None of us
I don't
can
even
survive it.
say that.
I
Oh,
cast
fair
we don't
enough.
know.
Fair
Each of
enough.
my-
I don't tell them that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I
All right.
cast message to each of my companions as soon as he tells me,
Okay.
and so I just telepathically tell the rest.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. You feel like you have not alerted the dragon more than this rat. So, but it was weird for the dragon that all of a sudden there was a rat here. But that's about it.
Yeah, rats are everywhere.
Not on this island.
Hmm.
This is like Fantasy
They are
Island. You never
now.
saw a rat in Fantasy Island.
They were there.
Other than, what's his name? Ricardo Montalban? What's his
Yes, yes.
Uh,
He was more of a scamp.
A scamp. Yes, I yeah,
I'll,
there you go.
I'll give you that.
All right.
Give you that. He was a scam.
So you're gonna just
All right,
sleep on the
yeah.
island? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, no,
Is that no? No,
Nope.
not it.
no. We are setting sail, sir,
Probably get back to the ship and leave before.
and leave. Exactly.
Okay.
Head back in the direction. we're
So
going.
you head back on the dinghy. Ogres bring it up. It is nighttime now. So I
Yes.
would like a survival check from Captain Jadek as you are continuing to set sail here at night.
I got a question. Which of your ogres was the guy who was the sailor?
They were all sailors
Oh, they were
except
all
for
the
Chubby
same.
Boy.
Except for Chubby Boy. Yeah. Chubby
Which
Boy was
one-
the only one who was.
But Slim, to truth be told, was the cook.
Which one was the one that you sent to recruit the crew and all that? I
That
thought
was Chubby
he
Boy.
the sailor.
That
It was
Chubby Boy.
Chubby
Oh,
Boy.
that was Chubby. Okay, my bad. All right,
Yeah,
never
he
mind
was
then.
not a sailor prior to this.
Never
venture.
mind. Never mind.
But I spared his life. He was one of those that attacked us.
Yeah.
When we were going through like a canyon or something. I forget where. But he was the last one left, and I told him, "Be part of my crew, or I'm going to cut your throat."
All right. Roll me a survival check, Jadek.
Survival check. Right. Not been going well. These survival checks. 15.
15. All right. So you guys get back onto the ship. Everybody mans their stations. The captain calls out the orders. And you set sail. Quietly whispers the orders.
Yeah.
Actually, he whispers the orders
I'll be like,
to Fogsong, who then whispers them to the crew. Yes.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna say we football huddle in the middle.
And you guys sail off
And
into the darkness, and with that, we will end tonight's session. So thank you guys for hanging out with us on D&D Friday for Atomic Peanut Butter. I almost said Wicked Studios again. Can you believe that? For Atomic Peanut Butter presents DragonLance: Dragons of War, Part 7. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to make this quick. I'm Adam saying thank you for joining us. Check us out on YouTube /Atomic Peanut Butter Group, Twitch /Atomic Peanut Butter Group, Facebook /Wicked Studios 11, and of course, everywhere you listen to podcast at Dragonlance Chronicles. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And for Gaz, Cam-Chan, Michael, and Will Player, I am Adam saying goodnight, and we will see you next time for a very special... I don't know why it's going to be special, but a very special St. Patrick's Day episode of Dragonlance.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Good night.